Oh, thank you so much.
Love you too, Casey.
Dr. Zaro, before you start Fabio, do you want to do Dewey next? Or do you want to do last? I'm trying to get the whole like what you want to do.
We need to see when you control us.
They're all dog. Lady Gaga's cat. One cat's
What? This doesn't look like that.
Okay,
What's it?
all right.
I don't know. I don't think alcohol has bubbles in it.
Wait a minute.
All right, white smoke over for you.
Casey, how are you?
Oh, I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm good. I am good. Do you want to open that for me? Are you guys counting down to the last few days?
I only have to come to school Monday and then I'm done. But I feel like I
wow.
can't not come to school. I feel like I have to come.
I'm not.
I feel like I have to. I just feel like I have to.
It's always hard to like get to like think, oh, this is it, you guys. And it's not just. I mean, I'm thinking this is my last.
straight
All right, I'm in here now.
You are?
So you help bring them up to school.
Oh my God.
We got 60
Like
donuts.
bring donuts too.
No, Will and Carson did. They brought 2 boxes.
So thank you as well.
We got 60 donuts.
No, I think that's enough for some donuts.
I'm good.
Eat lettuce on the bowl.
I can't.
Yeah, huh?
I wanted to show you something kind of gross. It's my
Ew.
dog's tumor
Where is it?
on the back of her leg.
Oh,
Like the meaty part. We had we took her into the vet and we scheduled a removal.
Yeah.
I'm not brushing my hair today.
And
I'm
the next day after
bad day.
it opened, and then she started eating it.
Oh, please. Oh my gosh. So is it or did they pick it up?
No, it's still on there. It's on the 25th.
On the 25th. Okay. Oh, for crying out loud.
I know.
Oh, God.
And like I tried wrapping it any which way. And last December she dislocated her hip,
Oh, she did.
and so she was in like slings and stuff.
Don't touch the inside, just pull the corners of it open so I can get, there we go.
But every time I'd wrap her leg, she acted like she couldn't use her hip.
Oh.
It was awful, so I couldn't wrap it.
Hey, Bryna, can you open these guys for me? Or actually, you know what, Sam doesn't have a donut. Can you open that without touching the
How
inside?
do I open it?
I'll do it here. I'm
Okay.
going to take a towel. And I will teach him.
There. Okay.
We'll be back in a
So,
minute.
Hannah is going to school in Tennessee. Woo-hoo.
Yes.
And she's gonna be a vet. And hopefully she's gonna make contact with one of my classmates.
Yes, I was actually looking at their vet clinic the other day online,
Yeah,
and I didn't know if I should call them or if I should email them.
I would, you know what? I would call them,
Call them.
and what I would do is say that you're going to send an email, and then I would send an email and attach your resume to it.
Okay.
If you want to do that already, you know, and I don't know if your intent is you want a little side job,
Mm-hmm.
or if you couldn't figure out how to turn the light
Yeah.
on. If you want a little side job, or if you want to just go in and shadow, or if you just want to make an initial introduction so that when you do want to do one of those things, they'll be reminded that you've
Yeah.
seen stuff. So however you want to work it, but I think I'd call and just say, hey, you know, my name is Hannah Wagner, and one of my whatever mentors / high school teachers was a classmate of Dr. Weaver, and I'm going to be going to school. You can just tell them the whole scenario. I'm going to be going to school, and she suggested that I reach out to you guys because I'm interested in being a vet, and I want to make some connections, and you know, if you need somebody to work or whatever, this, that, or the other thing. I think I would just do it that way, and then I would email them your contact info and your resume and all that stuff so that they have it. Does that sound like a good plan?
Yeah. Like I wasn't sure like what to say. Like, hey, one of Dr. Zarl's students told me to call you. Like I don't know how to word it.
So,
Just
you
say
want to
one of
practice?
Dr. Zara's students hire me, please.
Are you, so if you don't think it's too, I need some 3-aught. If it's not too awkward, do you want to practice? Just pretend you're calling. And
Yeah.
I'll pick up the phone.
Okay.
I forget their name. Lane Bryant Stewart Weaver Animal Hospital. May I help you?
It's called something else, I think now.
I know. Oh, it is. It's like not all those names together.
No.
You said 2, right?
Is it?
3.
Are you sure?
3?
Let me pull it up because I feel like they had a web page and it had his picture in there, so I knew it was him. Uh-oh. Don't wake up, mister. And
It's called Brogley Lane Weaver and Alexander Animal Hospital.
that's what it is. Yep.
Oh, you're huffing.
I know you are huffing. Let's see if I can hurry up.
Who's your friend? Alright, is your friend the guy who knows Portugal?
No, that's not that one. Okay, so I answer the phone. Brogley Lane, Smith and Weaver, whatever, Animal Hospital. How may I help you? And then you're going to say,
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
that's okay, chew first, it's all
I was
right.
about to say, let me finish this donut.
Yeah, take your time. Get the blood sugar in there. So. Tiny bit of puffing. I don't know if we need to.
I gave him my V, so,
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah. so he needs gas.
Sorry you were late. We had to add.
Oh, no, you're fine. We don't have that many animals today.
We had to add to the
We
world's
have like
donut
7, don't we?
collection. And then we had to get gas. That's what I realized after the fact.
You're fine.
Is it on your
No, it's, if you, bring your computer. If you Google WebZam,
Okay.
the website will come up and then your login information is on Classroom. If you scroll, if you go to like classwork where it has all like the categories on the side and scroll down, it should be one to WebZam
Okay.
and it will give you your username and password.
Okay,
It might
thank
be saved from the beginning of the year too, but if you Google WebZam, this website will come up.
Okay.
Did you get out
It's WEBXAM.
and put a glob on that? Right there. Thank you.
It should be in one of those drawers.
I did IV on the next one too, but I only have one bottle of TTD left.
Oh, do you?
It's brand new, so it should be 5 ml.
Yeah.
Look at her out. What is she clean? Oh, oh yeah, she is.
Oh my God. Oh,
Stop coming out. This stuff is watery, much more watery than I expected.
so do you have to give less to give IV? Is that what you're using it, just to make sure you have enough?
Well, I just figured the ones that I could give IV, I probably
Yeah.
would. Like, this was a neuter, I didn't think it would take that long.
No.
But it is a puppy, so he blew through it, of course.
Blue for it, yes. Not too much longer than I thought.
Well, you're not breathing. There you go. Keep it in.
How did that gastropexy do? I forgot to ask.
Good.
Last I did.
Oh, I should, my phone's out there, I'll have to show you. He sent me a picture of her on the beach.
Oh my gosh.
Super jealous.
Nice. Oh, wonderful.
She got a very good home.
She did. That's so nice.
That is so classic of a poodle being on a beach.
Where's your stuff out?
Oh.
All right.
I'll
So
just go right on the packet. Yes.
I worked real hard last night.
Yeah.
I've been thinking for weeks, and like, my deadline was coming very short because it would have been I wouldn't have had time anymore.
Yeah.
So I stayed up all late trying to figure out what I was going to do for a gift, and I finally got it.
What?
The idea. So I decided to paint.
Oh, I think I'm painted.
Yeah, I don't prefer to paint. It's a lot harder. Drawing's a bit easier because this time you can erase it. With paint, you gotta keep. Not only do you have to keep layering, but you also it's harder to cover up a mistake because you can tend to get really thick the more mistakes you make.
right? But that's all part of so my dad is a wood carver, and when he carves figures, right? And so his thing is always, it's okay if you cut off the nose or something, because there's always another nose inside waiting to come out, right? Isn't that what he says? So you just keep carving, right? And then it turns out how it's supposed to be. So,
Luckily, I didn't make too many mistakes on it.
oh my God. Oh, she looks beautiful for one thing. And look at that. Oh, is this when they very first met her?
Yeah,
Right
right there.
Oh, did they come all the way here? Where is that? They came all the way here?
Yeah, they came all the way here from South Carolina. They drove here to get her. But that was like right over there where you come in. That's the door where you come in.
Yeah.
That's her in his house.
Oh,
That's her on the beach.
oh my God.
He texts me almost every day to update.
That's so wonderful.
Look at this. This guy drove all the way from South Carolina or North Carolina. I can't remember which.
So what
to
did
get that
you
house.
paint, Raina?
Wow. Oh, like from here?
Drove all the way to
Wait
get
to
this dog.
tell you.
Oh,
Now she lives on the
do I get to see it?
Isn't that nice?
Maybe.
Oh.
They really wanted her.
But
Wow.
depends on the person who's
Does
eating.
Dewey only get penicillin?
Unless she wants him to have something else. Yes for now.
What's that?
Oh, she was asking about penicillin for
Oh,
Dewey, and I said, yes, you can have it, and then you can prescribe other antibiotics. You won't add that to it, but
Okay.
we may give him some
What's
pain
up?
meds.
Not much. How are you?
I am good. How are you?
Pretty good.
This is my son Sam.
Hello.
Will was a senior last year, and he is really interested in conservation. Are you still going down that road, or what are you
Yeah,
doing?
I work at the Columbus Zoo.
I love it. That is in Columbus?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
I moved to Columbus last Saturday.
What? When did you start working at the zoo?
See, we need to go on a road trip this summer.
We do.
You wanna go to the zoo and
I
visit?
do. Can we have a background tour?
Oh, I wish. I'm not even allowed backstage.
You're not?
No.
Oh, what do you do at the zoo then?
I'm an interpreter, so my
Oh,
job is to stand outside or within the exhibits, just
Yeah.
talk to the public about what the animals are,
Oh.
what we do here.
But we could go to the Columbus and have dinner and go
Yes.
see Will.
yes, we could. I'm
If you
in.
guys go and it's not even
Totally
a day,
in.
it's okay.
Totally.
Listen, so far I have Wednesdays and Thursdays off. So the
Oh,
minute I leave
Just don't
here,
make
I'm
it on a
headed
Wednesday
back.
and Thursday.
are
But,
you?
Yeah,
So, is it like a full time?
yeah, it's full-time seasonal.
Oh, so all summer, in other words.
Yes,
And-
I have the option to work 10 months out of the year,
Yeah,
but with college, that's probably not feasible.
yeah, because you are going to, remind me, I forgot,
I'm alone.
Malone, and that's in Canton?
Yes,
Awesome. So that's too far of a drive from
it's
Columbus.
about 2 hours.
Yeah.
About the same distance from home.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So how did you get an apartment? Did you sublet like a campus apartment just for the summer then? or-
No, my mom's best friend lives in Gahanna, and they
Oh,
let me stay in their guest room.
oh my God, that's so
So
cool.
I have free housing, which is really nice.
That's so nice. Hey, we have a vet corps hospital in Gahanna too. If you ever needed like a little side gig, maybe we could get you in there.
Okay.
You know?
Is-
So,
Do you know where it's at? Because I probably drive right by it.
you probably do. It's called something not Gahanna. It's like Cherry Creek or
It's
something.
on Cherry Blossom,
Yeah.
Cherry Bottom Road.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
that.
live right off of Cherry Bottom.
Oh, do you? So it's right near you.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm literally right down the road.
Oh, yeah.
You could
So
walk to it.
I
You
probably
still-
could if I would trust the street.
have my contact information probably. If not, I'll give it to you today. You can just you want a tattoo for old time's sake?
Sure, why not? Do I need gloves?
Nah. Okay.
They got you a mask.
Oh, I know, it's really comfy. Okay, there's that.
Do you guys prefer which side?
No, I just try to get it somewhere near or somewhere over here probably.
Okay.
Yep. And these blades are very crappy, so you have to push harder than you're thinking. Yeah, right. Perfect. There you go. All right, so take it.
Thank you.
So you wanted to know what I painted?
Yes, what did you paint?
Okay, I thought that was lady again.
Oh,
That would have been like, never mind.
I see, so we can't say it out loud, right? All right, remove the
So
dog.
it's pretty simple. I drew the vet tech symbol, which was really hard, and I can say that I actually did a lot better than I thought I would.
Yeah.
And I did it in my colors. The class colors of teal and whatever Sierra blue is.
That's
Except they didn't have like the actual color teal or anything. So instead I got Bahama blue Bahama blue and pool blue.
ooh,
They were both summer themed. They were the closest I could find.
Caribbean blue and sounds like a good. She likes water. That's so nice. Yes.
You need to get down.
That is my little one. Did anybody
Brandon,
tell
you
you
wanna
about
take
the
those off of
ridiculousness of
Yeah.
So I,
Big ball of fluff.
so I come in here, she weighs 6 pounds now, right? But I came in here in January, and her name is Clara.
Clara.
And I come in here in January, and they say, oh, there's this puppy that needs to be spayed, but she has a heart murmur. Can you listen to her? So I did listen to it. And oh, it's like 6 out of 6 or something. I mean, it's a huge ass. And it's like you can pick it up and you gotta listen to it. And so she is. So I said, oh my God, do you really want me to spay her today? Because this is really, there's probably some kind of heart defect, right?
Yeah.
And I was busy doing something, so Mrs. Alighty went away, and then and after a minute she came back, and I was busy doing what I was doing, and get it without even. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go.
Hey, you want help?
We got her. Or got him. Oh, he can walk. That's it. I got him. So I'm sitting here doing this, and it was an interesting. I think it was like an eyeball removal. I don't know if you guys remember what it was, but everybody was in here watching, right?
Yeah.
And so she comes in and she says, well, let's talk to Wanda. And, you know, she's a company in society, but she's not on paper yet. So, so she really does a whole lot. She's like out there in this black hole, and nobody would care if she just sort of disappeared, right? And it went right over my head because I was concentrating.
Yeah.
Everybody in here, they're all responsible. They're like, oh, you're gonna take her, you're gonna take her. And I'm like, wait, what's happening? Anyway, I got the big, it was like, I got submarine completely. And I'm like, okay. So
you walked out of here with a
I walked
puppy?
out of here with a puppy.
And what did you say you weren't gonna get?
And so our other dog had died in October, a little Chihuahua, of heart failure, imagine that.
Oh, wow.
And I had told, and my kids, Sam being one of them, was like campaigning for time for a new puppy, and I said, yes, we can get a new dog, but no puppies, too much work. No hair, too much work.
Yeah.
And no health problems.
Oh, look where you're at
And I
now.
hit the jackpot of
all
every
three.
single thing. So I walked out of here with a puppy, unbelievably. I'm driving home going like, what the heck? But anyway, she's really joyful
There should
and
be a whole
lots
box
of
of
fun.
Mm-hmm.
Really, she's so sweet. She loves everybody and everything. And she
She
has,
wanted the 4 people who were
well, my husband can't stand it because he can't stand the work that goes into a puppy, right?
Yeah.
And my other son is fine. He just doesn't. He loves her. He plays like the fun uncle. He
Yeah.
plays with her, but he doesn't.
getting
do
blood all
anything,
over
so
me.
we understand.
This thing is in the way.
But anyway, so it turns out she has what's called it turns out she has what's called a PDA. Have you heard of that? It's a pink. We talked about it.
Really?
Yes, arteriosis, yeah. And it's just to remind you guys. Oh, bummer. I should probably be that old. Oh, okay, gotcha. So, when you are inside your mom, you don't need to breathe, right? So your
Yeah.
lungs are deflated, and there's a little vessel which keeps the lungs all together.
Mm-hmm.
And so they just sit there like, and then,
Don't mind me. I guess
I thought it
so.
was poop.
baby turtle.
Oh, look, Sam.
You guys gonna put it back?
Well, they found it in the kennel, like inside the kennel. So what I may do is release Squirt.
Wow.
Keep that.
I will tell you, if you get caught with that,
I know.
you get fined.
I know.
It's illegal. Yeah.
What, releasing before?
No, to keep a painted turtle.
It's illegal to keep anything under 4 inches.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How did you get it?
Shut up real quick.
Probably to felt the moisture of the rocks or,
Mhm.
A stag up there and not do water.
yeah. Well, you didn't
Put it
like
off.
this in the
It's
pond
staying,
too.
isn't it? Sorry. There's another dog.
Yes.
Summer. What?
That's something my turtle came.
How many separate names and,
Kind of
There's be 10s and 12s in the second
That's
cabinet.
a gross thing.
Oh, is it?
My belly hurts.
Everything's
Some
attached to
reason.
their shell.
So it has to expand, isn't it?
My dad's got them here.
Yeah, so they shed little scales.
We've been here the last 2 days.
I've seen mine.
Well, yeah, maybe.
There's
When
so
they're
many.
born and they take their first breath,
Inflated.
pull, inflate the lungs, pull that thing and shut it. And hers is not shut, so it's open. So that means that a lot of her blood still bypasses the lungs.
Mhm.
And so maybe, I don't know, some percentage of blood goes shooting out through the body without oxygen because it's been around the lungs. Some has to be going through it.
She will probably be hooked up at some point.
So,
I did ID on her too, just so you know.
or they can, you know, gradually, like her heart will get out. So you
Yeah.
can get pretty beat up. You can repair it, but I looked into it. I had the ultrasound did to diagnose it.
Mhm.
And I looked into it, and it's like even with a veterinary discount at Ohio State, it's
Yeah.
like 5 grand.
Oh.
So I thought, well, that's a lot for a heart that I just transplanted, you know? And so I
Well, it's funny how your free animals turn into the $1 million animals.
funny, but you know what? She's actually living her very best great life.
And I know dogs that have had PDAs that have lived very long, healthy lives.
Yeah.
Like long, healthy lives.
Right.
Do you want us to go ahead and get Felicia out?
And,
Yeah, you can. It's fine.
oh,
What do you want me to write for Fabio?
okay, that was the boy, right?
Yeah.
Pre-scrotal incision. Let's see, I'm gonna need,
I give her a pretty heavy vitamin dose, but
let's get kind of 2-aught Michael. And then clamp and ligate each
I'm sure this is
cord.
our last 2-aught.
Okay,
no,
we've
it's
got-
not. There's
We've got other options.
lots and lots and lots down here.
We have to use up all the Vicol.
You have to use up all the vitals, so I go to different.
Okay, and then, clamp and ligate each cord with 3-aught Vicol.
Yeah, I have
Like from the wall.
boatloads of boxes of 3-aught and 2-aught.
Doesn't it stay up?
There's a way to pop over here.
There it is. You have to be a little slightly stronger than you are. Just slightly get it back there. Or something. Or just,
I don't wanna.
okay, just step on it.
I don't.
You don't wanna buy a new garbage
No,
can?
I don't remember.
Okay. All right, close it with 3-aught Michael and then close skin with simple continuous, and you can abbreviate that however you want. 3-aught buried Michael.
Buried Michael?
Buried Michael, yep. And then we'll start on, ooh, this I think it. Okay, so I'm gonna use, I need a different blade because this one doesn't fit on the camera.
Thank you.
This is a 21, so can I have a 10? Can you put that in the sharp spot for me? Thanks.
You said 10?
What?
10, yeah. I didn't know if you had it or not. Anyway,
He's like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. Just gotta wake up first.
so did you spend the whole year with online school or what'd you do?
No, we were in person the whole time.
Oh, that's kind of good. I'm
Yeah.
glad. Yeah, that's good. And how did you like your college experience? Thank you.
Well, it was interesting.
Was it everything it's cracked up to be or not so
No.
much? No?
No.
What was different? Tell me.
I mean, it was really hard to socialize
Was it?
because I mean we had events,
Yeah.
but like our school was very stickler as to like what you were allowed to do at those events,
Ah,
and so making friends was, I don't know, it was like a challenge in itself.
did
So
you have one roommate or?
yeah, I had one roommate.
And
The
what
way
do
our
you-
dorms are set up, it's a two bedded dorm, and
Uh-huh.
then we're separated with the bathroom to another dorm.
Oh,
So we have suite mates.
okay, gotcha.
I got a pug.
Oh, Mom, can you please?
Oh, never.
take it. I love
Never.
One of my teachers got a
Um,
plug and she needs it later.
He's so cute.
Can you?
My
Yeah,
like
those are
babysitter
the-
Sandy
Pull
loves
it tighter.
Yeah.
dogs. I think you need a pug.
You can
I
pull really
think we
tight
do
if you
too.
want. Just
You need
get
to
more
hold on.
straight up. There we
You know
go.
you're gonna buy it?
My grandma will get it.
Um,
I know his
If I
name
buy
is
it,
Kaylee.
my
So-
mom will
She's
make me
cute.
move
Alright,
out.
so in other words, socializing because you had to have the capacity, or you had to be outside, or you couldn't.
All the
Be a
above.
friend
I know his
for
name is
wow.
Kaylee.
Just like
I know
She
his
has
name is
classes are
one.
different too.
Wow.
Like,
I
my
know. It
teachers,
is so
some of them are
annoying.
like, we don't care.
Who?
Yeah.
Some of them are
My
like,
coworker. His
And
name's
now
Kaylee.
she's
good,
bug
like, you
friends.
just stay away.
Just like the whole
Yeah.
rest of the world.
That's very
Hey.
true.
Yeah.
Listen, Dr. Zorro, look at this face. You need her.
She's a little
Tell me that
toxic,
would be a
You
good
know-
friend for Clara.
You know
need
what?
her.
Don't talk to me. I'm busy. You need
I
her.
think we can get
He's
her.
full concentration.
get it.
Did he
I-
say that last week?
He says it every day that he sees another dog or puppy.
What do you want me to rate?
Every single
No,
day.
Clara would, that dog would eat Clara.
We're one of the puppies.
Yeah.
So that's fine. Hannah needs to know language.
Okay, midline incision through linea. Okay, and then, tell me when you're ready.
Okay.
Okay, and then clamp and ligate
So you can still be doing tonight.
Service.
each pedicle.
Each pedicle.
Service.
Yep, each
is not
pedicle and uterus.
I definitely botched uterus, but that's fine.
That's okay.
So it starts with you, you're fine.
Yes, and has a T or something that looks.
Yeah.
Uterus, I think.
Yes.
I don't know.
With modified Miller's knot. And 2-aught cycle.
Do you have Amber's bag? 2-out cycle.
Right. And then closed linea with simple continuous 2-out cycle.
Okay.
And closed skin SC
Okay.
with simple continuous varied 2-aught cycle.
Okay.
Got it?
Yep.
Okay. And then they're all spays, and they're all dogs except for that cat.
Yeah.
So they're probably gonna be, the only difference might be if they're little, I might use 3-aught cycle, but otherwise,
The dog is, as a cat, it's secretly a dog too.
oh, it's a cat that acts like a dog.
No,
And how is it secretly a dog?
because all the other animals are a dog.
I see. It's just masquerading as a cat today. So that cat will be the same except for 3-aught cycle. So are you going back there next year? That's the
So that's
question.
the thing.
Yeah.
My hope is that if I get the job at Columbus,
Mm-hmm.
it's a seasonal position for 10 months,
Right,
and I would work there full time, like
Uh-huh.
full time, part time,
right,
seasonal, and then I would go to Columbus State and just like work towards a degree.
yeah. Is Columbus State a 2-year?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
an associate's program, but I already have an associate's technically.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm gonna be going in like the spring semester that's coming up. Spring
Mhm.
semester 2022, I'll be a junior.
Oh.
So
Why don't you
Will
look
not.
into transfer to Ohio State? You're right there.
I know. And I also networked a little bit, and the lady that I'm living with, her aunt is one of the head people on the AZA board, and they put me in connection with the lady that owns the teaching zoo out in California,
Oh my goodness.
and they take 55 students a year,
Uh-huh.
and they do an associate's or a bachelor's, and whoever comes out of that program is kind of desired because the facilities where all the Hollywood animals are at.
Oh,
And so
really?
while you get your degree, like you get to work hands-on with all taxa.
Oh, wow.
So that's a goal too.
Well, you can go for that on one track,
Mm-hmm.
right? And prepare for an alternative track.
Yeah. I have 3 plans right now.
Yeah. What's your third? Go back to
Go
Malone.
back to Malone.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, Ohio State would be a very, well, first of all, you're living down there for free, so you don't have that expense.
Well, I lose my free housing in August.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah. So I'm with a family. I don't really want to become like their third
Their
child.
third child?
So I would have to move out like after my season's done.
Okay.
She really screamed.
I don't
like
blame
that.
her.
Like literal scream. That sounded like a person.
Who was it?
The pug.
Oh, the pug. Oh, yes.
Pug screamed.
They're known for their wimpiness.
The lady I was talking to at Columbus, like she says she's on her 7th year of interning
Oh,
for
wow.
them, but she wants a job there.
Yeah,
Like if I were to get like 4 years under my belt there, I would probably be able to find a job somewhere.
somewhere. Yeah.
I just wish you were like a zoo.
A zoo vet. I remember in vet school that there were a number, so I had a class of 52 people, and I bet like 5 of them were interested in being a zoo vet.
Yeah.
And there's probably 5 zoo residencies in the country every year.
Columbus is very competitive.
Yeah, so it's incredibly competitive,
Mhm.
like to actually be a vet, or, you know, go into zoo animal medicine, but
They're looking for techs like crazy.
of course
but
they are.
Vets.
You know, can I tell you something? I just was at a meeting last night with the,
Where?
I went to, it was a Zoom meeting, and it was the,
Protected.
She's like, no, I want mom.
it was about recruiting, and this one person was, I don't know, on the recruiting team for somewhere, and she said she has been around in the field recruiting for vet techs, and she said there are some places that are paying vet techs between 55 and 75 G's. Is that G? K's. K's, sorry. L.
Give it an answer, these practices.
Yeah. I
I'm about
know.
to peace out on teaching.
Yes, I mean, I don't know if she's, you know, that's across the United States, so that
Yeah,
would
I mean,
include, like,
obviously, you're,
some of the bigger cities
yeah,
and
are gonna
stuff
pay
like
more.
that.
that's
But
not
I'm
around
like,
here.
oh my God, you know, oh my God.
That's where vets used to start. Now vets are starting closer to 6 figures,
Yeah,
which is good.
that's ridiculous. And it's kind of sucks. Someone like, so who remembers how long I've been a vet? Don't make me cry, but say it.
40 years? No.
Oh, you're in trouble.
20, you're in trouble. Listen to you.
Less than 40, but more than 30. And 32.
Oh, I was gonna guess
32,
37, so I'm
God,
glad.
I was guessing that
You're
too.
in trouble too.
Yeah, I'm in trouble too. But I was trying to think, I knew you're Eric's age.
Yes, actually.
And so that's why I was thinking about
Yes.
how long he's been a vet.
Yeah, I think we are the same age. Or
Well, your guys' this is how I know this. Your guys' license numbers are really close.
Are really close. Exactly.
So I was like, oh, they had to graduate at similar time.
I think he graduated in 88 or 89 or 90 or something, and that's when I graduated. So, anyway, so the new grads are coming out, and I have 30 years of experience, and I'm only making about $25,000 a year more than them, which makes me want to poop my pants. But I just do what I'm doing.
It's okay. I'm going
Yeah.
to college to make like just a few dollars over minimum wage.
Yeah,
But it's fine.
but it's fine. It's fine because you know what? Guess what? After all these years, I still love what I do.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
So you have to do that. It
Really?
has to be.
yeah, everybody's like, you need to go make money. I'm like, well, money is not everything anymore.
No, it's not. I mean, you need money, but you can always listen. You can always take on all kinds of side gigs, like someone here, and just
Yeah.
pad yourself. You know, you can always work harder.
Give yourself some cushion. Like,
Yeah.
I
I
worked
don't.
3 jobs at one time. So
Right.
And I have one that does not pay very well.
What are you doing?
I just play horse stalls.
Oh,
I get paid $2 a stall.
Oh, per stall.
Yeah.
That was one of Sam's jobs.
Yeah.
After he worked at he started at McDonald's, and then he came home one day and he's like, "I'm sick of stinking
Give me
like
$14 now.
grease," and he said, "And I."
That's
It
$14
was,
an
but
hour.
I was working when I was 15s and they paid me the federal minimum wage, which is $7.25 an hour before tax.
Yeah,
So I was probably only making about $5 an hour.
Ew.
Yeah,
yeah.
not worth my time to deal with people.
No.
But he did decide, he said, I need a job where I can work out and get paid at the same time. And I was kind of like, good luck. But he went and cleaned horse stalls. Yep,
For 6 months.
yep.
Holy cow.
I've been doing that.
Throughout the winter,
Five.
it sucked.
Yeah, those are the worst, but the more you move, the warmer you are, so.
For about $10 an hour.
So
Yeah,
do you,
no.
if you get $2 a stall, can you make 10, 12 an hour?
Yeah, I mean, I can make bank off of
Yeah.
it, just as long as I clean,
You just have to work.
well, not really
hard,
efficiently,
right?
like, as
Yeah.
long as I clean a lot of stalls.
Yeah.
Oh, girl. What?
Like, I mean, I clean
What's
about,
she doing?
She has a cat toy.
Oh, she loves the cat toy.
Well, at least you
Steals
don't,
them
you know, you
all.
don't have to
I
buy
clean
the
about
dog
like
toys, you
5
just
every
buy
other
the
day,
cat
but I
That's
only
what
get,
That's
she's
what
got
we
a
always
whole
do,
bunch
yeah.
of cat toys.
$10.
Yeah.
yeah, I know. I clean
She's
5, but I
secretly
only
a
get
cat
paid for
too,
4.
like our little
Because one of them is my horse.
our teacup, our
Does this have,
second
like, audio
teacup
to it, too?
is
Or
now
is it
1 year
video?
old,
I think it's audio.
and she's still
It's audio.
super tiny, and thinks she can fight bears.
What are we talking about?
Is it a
There's
chihuahua?
only
or
one,
a
I don't know.
Teacup Yorkie,
Oh, Yorkie. Okay. How much does she
I
weigh?
now work with
2
Maddie.
pounds.
Oh my God,
She
that's
works
so
now.
tiny.
Yeah, she has
So
been.
tiny.
The other one was
Yeah,
supposed to
you
also be teacup,
two
but
jobs.
she grew up and
So we're
decided to
doing-
become a 5-pound.
It done.
Oh,
I make 14 an
that's
hour.
funny.
And then
Thank you.
So she don't have to smear her
Great,
bloody
great,
hands
you
all
know,
over
really
it.
good.
probably
Oh, yep. Otherwise, somebody else would have done it. Okay.
I cannot.
So are you out for the summer then? Is that what
Yeah.
Yeah. So when does your zoo thing start? Or you're already doing it?
It started on Monday.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'm 3 days in.
so are you still training or are you
No, my own.
what do you teach? Okay, where is my here. What are you mainly interpreting or do you have different
I
things
am
all the
everywhere
time?
in the park.
Are you?
So you can find me anywhere except Northern Trek because Northern Trek is taken by the docents.
Okay.
So I don't really get to go there even though I really want to.
What's in the northern track?
Yeah.
Polar bears, Arctic foxes,
Oh.
grizzly bears.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so like all that stuff.
Yeah. So so how do you get assigned your thing? Do you pick it or do they just say,
I
hey,
show
you're
up for
going?
work that day and they're like, here's your schedule.
And how do you know if you know enough about it to,
I don't.
you don't?
They give us binders.
People will believe anything you say.
That's what I
anyway,
tell
so
people. Like everybody there that works with me, they're like, "Oh my god, I'm so scared. I'm gonna say something wrong." I'm like, "Listen,
Whatever
as long
you
as
say,
you sound like you're knowing, the
yeah,
public don't know.
they don't
You
know.
can tell them that a baby fox is purple, and they
Yes.
go along with it.
Yeah,
Like,
and
so,
all the dumb questions they're gonna ask. So,
yeah.
they're gonna ask you questions that you wanna shoot yourself. They're so dumb.
So, for example, I was walking to my next station. Was it yesterday? And I was going from Stingray Bay, which is all the way by Zambezi Bay on the other side of the zoo,
Uh-huh,
to the heart of Africa, which is on the complete opposite side of the zoo.
right.
So I was just trekking, going through North America, and there's this lady in a wheelchair, and she's just, rolling along, and she's with her family, and she looks over and she goes, "Reindeers are real?"
Oh.
And I was like, "Oh." So I'm sitting there, I can't say anything, so I'm not supposed to know that they're doing that. And so I'm just listening to her son be like, "Yes, they're real. They live on blah 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 blah."
Oh.
And she goes, "I thought they were Justin Rudolph."
Oh my God.
But the thing that people don't know, like, it's
Oh.
astonishing.
My aunt used to think that marshmallows grew on trees
What?
and that brown milk came from brown cows.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
actually a really big
I
statistic.
think every
So
kid
I think
thinks
it's
that at some point in time,
70
right?
Oh no, she's like 40.
No.
Oh, no.
73% of Americans think that chocolate milk comes from brown cows.
That's hideous. Where
Yeah.
does the chocolate part come from then, That is so hideous. Why are people so dumb, you guys?
I don't know.
That's what I want to know. But my favorite spot to work is Giraffe Shamba. I know more about giraffes than
Yes,
anything else.
because you did giraffes at the
Safari park.
safari park, right?
Yeah.
And did you particularly like herpetology, or was that? Am I thinking of somebody else?
No, I did. I worked with herps. So at the safari park, I worked with giraffes, a lot of livestock, and then I worked in the education department with macaws, Burmese pythons,
So
ball pythons,
vicious.
alligators.
Wow.
Patagonian cavies, chinchillas.
Okay. So you
Couple other
really, you
things.
do already have a good background with stuff.
Yeah,
So what's your least favorite thing to talk about?
fish.
Uh,
Well, because so I work in Discovery Reef, which is like where our giant aquarium is.
yeah.
It's 85,000 gallons,
Oof.
and so there's a bunch of sea life in there.
Yeah.
And people ask you a bunch of questions, and I'm like,
But how do you know? You can't know everything about
you
everything.
know, so I'm sitting there with my portfolio, right? And they're like,
Yeah.
so what's that fish?
Yeah.
Let me check.
Yeah.
Why don't you know?
Yeah.
You can take it home and study it, make yourself flashcards.
Like, oh, I'm going to. Like, and then like the one thing that you have to know is that at every station you work, you have to know every species, and you have to know the names of every species.
Oh,
So like
you
we
mean like
have
the scientific name?
no, like so
No.
we have 11 kangaroos.
Oh.
You have to know every name of every kangaroo
You mean like
and their birthday.
Larry, Curly, and Moe?
Yeah.
Oh my
And you have
god.
to know how to identify them because people come in the zoo and they're like, have you seen where's Beatrice today?
Oh,
If they know.
jeez.
Oh, like they're there so much that
Yeah.
they know the animals.
Oh.
Well, when they watch the TV
Here's the
show,
next one.
and so everybody
Yeah.
like comes in and like, oh, so where's this animal from TV? And I'm like,
Is the TV show still being filmed?
yeah.
Oh, it is.
I signed a waiver that says that I allow or I give them the rights to film me, so I could very well be on TV.
Oh
I
my
probably never
God.
will.
Is it called like Jack Hanna's Wild Safari or something?
No, it's called Secrets of the Zoo.
Oh, okay. That's,
Jack Hanna,
I know, and he has Alzheimer's or something, doesn't he? Or,
dementia.
okay.
Yeah.
He came to one of my birthday parties once.
What?
My grandma booked him for a birthday party for one of my birthday parties.
That's fun. I met him 3 times. And I was almost hit by him on a golf cart this one, so I kind of died one too.
Hey, that's a great achievement to have.
Yeah, I got the honor of almost being hit by Jack Hanna.
Yes.
Like who doesn't want that?
Exactly.
That's amazing. So, well, who does like the bird shows and stuff like that? You have the strat.
Animal programs, which is what I'm applying for.
Oh, okay. So that'd be the next step up from.
I am kind of kicking myself because when I originally applied for seasonal animal care,
Yeah.
and I got an email back, but they said that like in the requirements you had
How you
to
doing?
Come on over here.
you had to be eligible for 6 months, and I was like, I can't commit to 6 months to the school.
She
Right.
is loving that cat noise.
I was networking with seasonal keepers, and she goes, you know, you might as well. Like,
I
you
think
don't
she
have
likes
many
it because
guys.
it'll roll away
And
from her.
I guess so, since I'm a male, I'm
Oh,
already
Yeah,
like,
she likes
Oh,
it
perfect.
because she
Perfect.
likes to have friends away from her.
since I'm a male, I already have like the upper hand.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna try.
Yeah. Perfect.
The worst I can
Thank
hear
you.
is no, and then
Yeah.
it's fine.
That's the right attitude. Try. Worst
Yeah.
that can happen.
And the more they hear your name, the more they're gonna be like, okay, he might really be interested.
Well, especially
See, that's
even if you
James
get turned
baby.
down, keep jiggling the doorknob, you know, and
Yeah.
eventually they'll. All
Yeah, now
right,
I have-
ready? We're ready to go. Animal transport. Oh, Jay, your girlfriend's gonna miss you so much.
I'll be back.
You'll be
That's
back
for her.
just for her.
That's for her.
Just for her. Yeah.
Can I move this?
Yes. Well, I know it's very hard to get in at a zoo, so
Yeah.
good for you for thinking this far, you
Yeah,
know?
working in a
People are
zoo
telling
might be
me-
fun, except for standing in the heat.
They're like, a lot of people are like, well, you're at like the lowest of the totem pole. I'm like, well, hey,
Yep.
yeah, got it.
Right?
Whoa, Tasney.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
That's right. I hit my shin on a wheelbarrow yesterday. I have a huge bruise right here. It hurts. Go cry it out, man.
Want to remove her tongue?
Oh, yeah.
No, they'll just take it with her.
The next one is the pug.
So Screamer.
Oh, she screamed.
Okay, good. So I think for her, I'm gonna follow up to,
Here's your new baby.
thank you. Everyone else is.
Mom, we're taking it.
Never.
Yeah.
Why?
Her eyes are rolling in the back of her head.
Clara loves her. Clara's like 3 dogs. Can I just tell you that?
She's like 3 dogs.
She's got a strong personality.
Can you say it?
She is always in motion. Oh,
She don't like being picked up when she's trying to play.
no, when you break her,
tell you
kick
that.
her, whatever, she does that growly thing, but it's not like never teeth.
I was to say, I have her favorite toy right here, and it's a cat one.
Oh, she's like, okay.
I gave
What kind of?
Let's do 2 hours, like, with her. Oh, give her the
How are you today, Dr.
Okay, Daddy, how's your cat situation?
Good. Her eyes really cleared up, but there's a glossy film over it, so her eyes wouldn't get green. So
You know
I
what,
think
that's
kind of,
those two on.
but I
It's probably not, it's probably just, swelling within the forehead.
so it'll go down with meds.
It should. You have a little, sterile salt water, you can put that in and that would help her. It has to be like, like saline contact dots.
Yeah.
You
Well,
put that
my dad took her to the vet
Oh,
last
okay.
week, and
Yeah.
she has conjunctivitis.
Yep.
So she's on meds for it.
Oh, well, then we'll put her up. How's your other cat? You gonna run
She's
away?
pregnant anymore because her belly is going, the size of her stomach's going down.
Oh, good. Then you're.
So I think she was just eating a little bit well, and then she's
Yeah.
like running around the house with her brother.
Did you keep her stay appointment then?
No.
You gotta get that back on the books.
Yeah. Well, because she ran away the day before it.
Oh, that's right. So
And so now we gotta get 2 cats spayed.
when does the rascal bus come around? Like is it on like?
It's every month.
Every month? Is there a long waiting list?
Oh yeah, since because of COVID, we're backed up almost a year.
Are you working with the rascal?
No, I was
Scheduling.
it before I went online.
Oh.
But so it's still backed up because everyone keeps calling in to make appointments.
Thank you.
The legal line is confusing.
That's okay. We got this.
So
Are we-
make sure we can't take the bus.
I am so sure you can't even.
She's so
She
cute.
was
though.
zonked out earlier.
Yeah.
I do need a picture with this so I can send it to Dad. And say-
Go ahead, Dr. Sarl. Bend down, take a picture. We'll get a picture of you and her together.
Oh my
Hold on, I'm gonna tell Dad to bring it home.
Hey, like her new puppy?
She was zonked out earlier.
Oh my God, her tongue.
Am I putting down the same stuff for the last dog for this one, other than
Yeah.
the 2-aught?
2-aught as well. Yep.
I would take it, but I'm leaving. What a color.
When are you leaving?
End
Did
of
you go to
August.
orientation or something, or?
End of August if I go to Kent.
Oh, that's so awesome. Are you gonna live there, not commute, right?
My mom lives down there, so
Okay, you can live with her.
and so does my grandma
Perfect.
and all my other family.
I told Dad, so we need to bring this dog home. Come off and take it. So I'll take it.
Are gonna, no, he's probably really mad.
He'll say yes.
No, he won't, trust me.
Bet.
He hates.
He doesn't hate her, but he's like, can't be bothered with
Just
her.
say he's
I think she's fun. You know what, she likes to go out in the backyard and we got those mini tennis balls and she'll play for like 24 hours in a row. I mean, never stopping, right? Never stopping.
Noise.
It's a puppy, it's a puppy. I say,
Remember that when you decide to have kids one day.
that's right. That's exactly what I'm trying to phrase it. I said, that's why we say a puppy is the best birth control there ever is. Because
What-
times it by 18 years of being a puppy, Sam. You were a grand puppy, I'll tell you that.
You're using 2-aught, right?
I am using 2-aught.
Okay.
Sam's gotten in every trouble there is to get into. And the only thing he didn't do was pee and poop on the floor.
Well, my nephew at one point did not want it, was like afraid to poop in the potty for some reason. Would not poop in the potty, but would take his diaper off and shit on the kitchen floor.
Oh my God. Oh, thank God for that. Right. Oh my God, how funny.
That's a new one.
Oh.
They don't have a dog either, so it was pretty obvious which kid did it.
Uh-huh.
Only one that's not potty trained yet.
Oh my God, that is funny. Oh, come on, you little. Oh, I can't believe this is the last surgery day. So what, how did you get some surgeries? Did
I just texted Jen and said, hey, I can use a few.
yeah.
And so she got me just a small group, which is actually a really good group. The German Shepherd's beautiful.
Oh, good.
That little puppy will go fast, a little
Yeah.
little, and this little pug is sweet.
I had a pug when I was younger named Lucy, and it looks exactly like her. Like, I was the only child growing up, and the pug was like my best friend ever. Like, we'd literally do everything together. There was nothing that we wouldn't do together. There's pictures of me and her like literally cuddling together on the couch, sleeping. And then one day she decided to eat rocks,
Oh God.
and
Her name's
she
Sasha.
died
She
because
just
she ate
died.
rocks.
Oh my God, she got plugged
Yep.
up or whatever.
hmm
Oh.
When my little sister was born, she'd call her Juicy instead of Lucy.
Your
Yeah.
dog is playing with a gerbil and a ball.
Come on. Is she torturing the circle?
She's scared of it. She's like, "What is this?"
She's like, what is this thing?
It's so funny.
It's really funny. She's just running
She would go out there and see her, Sam.
She's back over there by the chinchillas.
What do you know about food allergies?
In pets,
Dogs.
in dogs, I know they're not as common as people think. There's skin problems, but there's also GI signs sometimes. You know, there's
So my dog got she was having trouble for a while, and so they did that before school, and they wanted to do like an environmental test on her.
right,
And I was like, that's fine, but I can't fix the environment, but
Right.
I can do food.
right,
Because they wanted to run like the environment and then like a substance and then the food test. But I was like, let's just do food because I can roll all that out.
right.
Comes back. IDEX told my vet that they'd never seen a dog that severe.
Oh my God.
She's allergic to every food protein, like every meat protein, and she's allergic to every grain. And
Yeah, they did this blood test.
a what?
A blood test.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she can't have her highest allergen is flaxseed and beef liver.
Oh my God.
So we had to put her on like the ID
Hydrolyzed.
food.
Yeah.
And she
Wait,
had
what kind of food?
ID
ID.
by Science Diet.
Yeah.
And she can't have any treats. So she's just living her.
Is it helping?
Yeah, I mean, it helps a lot.
Because here's what's weird. ID is not
German Shepherd.
specifically a hypoallergenic diet.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
So if she's allergic to every single protein that there is,
Yeah.
she would probably be better.
Oh.
She had the gerbil in its ball,
Yeah.
and she thought it was a toy.
Oh, the poor gerbil.
She was out there barking at it, and she wouldn't even get close to it.
Of course not.
I go back.
You can't. The
Find
German
it.
Shepherd's out, you fall.
Oh, she
Oh, the German Shepherd.
The German Shepherd would be like, that is one.
The only thing that
fluffy
came back
snack.
that she's not allergic to is corn.
Corn. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
She can eat
Well,
all
that's
the
a
corn she
So the thing
wants.
is, so I'm going to tell you this, not that your vet did anything wrong, because I've done it as well,
Mm-hmm.
but blood tests are not that accurate for food allergies. The only 100% way to tell if it's a food allergy is to do a diet trial.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing about ID is that it's not specifically a hypoallergenic food, and it is chicken. It is chicken based.
Mm-hmm.
So, and chicken is usually not much. The
No,
highest
Clara. Get it out of
allergens
your
in feed are
system.
usually
Try
like beef
Mm-hmm.
and
No.
pork.
No.
Yeah.
So
Her top are beef, chicken, and I think rabbit.
rabbit. This is so
And
weird.
if you want to put her on a rabbit-based diet,
But did you feed her some rabbit?
yeah, those were her favorite treats.
Yeah, so see, she developed an allergy to they can't be allergic to something they've never had before, but I figured in your household, she probably had some rabbit.
Yeah, she
Really?
we gave her like rabbit treats. She had like actual rabbit.
Yeah.
She was around the rabbit barn all the time, so she
Yeah.
was eating her poop all the time.
Yeah, but you know what might work really well for her if the ID doesn't alleviate all her symptoms? The
Yeah.
ID is really good for like the GI symptoms, like the farting and the
She's not
soft
here.
poop or,
Mhm.
gas and everything, but you need to get her a, what's called a hydrolyzed diet, which for science diet, that would be the ZD.
Oh, is that what she's on?
She might be, I bet. she
It's a
might be-
blue label.
Yeah, it's ZD,
Okay.
yeah, or DD.
ZD.
ZD,
I can show you that.
yeah, show me the bag, I bet it's ZD. Did you see her torture the gerbil?
Yes, and she's
Oh.
lucky she's cute.
Oh, the gold doodle got it's I'll leave that one.
Yeah, it is ZD.
It is ZD, okay, perfect, yep, that's the perfect one.
We wanted to do a food trial with Instinct,
Yeah,
with just salmon recipe, but I
yeah.
didn't know how that would go.
You know, I'm gonna just say it probably won't, because every single commercial diet has been shown to be cross-contaminated
Mhm.
with something. So you have to get a prescription, and the hydrolyzed ones are really truly the very best
Mhm.
because what the science behind that is that they take the protein,
You're gonna lick
and
my
in
hand.
ZD's case it's chicken, and they clip it because it's really long Dalton's
Mhm.
molecular weight, and they cut it in little pieces, short pieces, so that it doesn't affect the nutritional value, but it flies under the radar screen of the body, recognizing it as an allergy
Yeah.
thing.
So about
Yeah.
two
So that
It's not
is
more that she's sniffing.
the way that you would,
This is the way.
this is
The
the way.
way.
I lost my train of thought.
This
It is the way. So you must do the ZD, and then of course you cannot feed her anything else. There's a few things that are like hypoallergenic, like I think like, oh my God, you have to look up. Well,
ZD makes treats. That's
Yeah.
what we give her.
that's the safest way,
And you could also make your own because it makes cans,
right?
and so you can actually take the cans and like cut them into like small little like cookies and like put them on a baking pan and bake them in the oven.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
And so it's a little bit cheaper sometimes than buying the treats is to buy the canned food and you just make your own.
Yep,
And you can break them up.
yep.
We wanted to put her on ProPlan because my the restaurant I work at sells the ProPlan Hydrolyte.
Oh.
But it's like very few and far between when I get it in.
Yeah,
So, and plus ZD my vet carries,
yes,
which is right down the road from my parents.
so that's easy. Yeah,
I know I should probably put Scarlet on something. Her
does
allergies are out of control.
the ProPlan, is that a prescription food?
Yeah.
They do prescription or veterinary diets now.
Yeah,
The only thing I don't want to feed is Royal Canin.
yeah.
What do you mean?
That's been very, very, very,
Like, what
very
is
hard
that?
to get.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very
Okay.
splotchy on how they can
the liquid out.
come up with it,
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Oh, I see.
but no, I
So
think
now
ZD is an
it's-
excellent
yeah.
food, and I think that's, she's on the right thing, so
Make sure you take
kudos
the
to your vet, they did a good job.
syringes off of those
It's gonna take us at least
because they're not
8 to 12
injectable.
weeks of feeding her that
Okay.
We have her days.
exclusively.
Okay.
She's
I
been
just,
on it.
I just don't want anybody to inject it on accident. That can cause an accident.
Right before Christmas,
Right
like
before
November.
Christmas, so it's been long enough, right?
Mhm.
And because the thing of it is that, once you eat something, the little molecules of the protein or whatever, grain or whatever it is you ate are in your body for up to 12 weeks.
Interesting.
So if you have one bite, if like a piece of hamburger fell on the ground and she gobbled it up,
Mhm.
then you would have to reset the clock for 12 weeks. So she would regain some symptoms and you'd have to
Yeah.
take 12 more weeks for the ZD exclusive. And people never, they're like, oh yeah, I'm feeding the ZD and then I feed her like a half of my tuna sandwich. And it's like, you know how expensive that ZD is, and you are
know.
basically throwing your money down the toilet if you're cheating. So
Yeah.
don't do it. Yeah. Oh,
She's a handful.
what kind of dog do you have?
A beagle.
Ah, beagle.
She gets constant ear infections too. She's always scratching. So
Oh,
yeah,
man.
it's a lot.
So she probably has environmental allergies as well.
Yeah, that's why I said a free dog because it's $1 million dog because she was free,
Yes,
and then she developed all these problems.
aren't they all?
Yes.
Free dogs always turn into $1 million dogs.
Yeah. Well, like she was from like a backyard breeder, and they were just like, oh well, like it was one of my friends, and they were like, well, you do a lot for me. So like, we'll just give you this dog. And I was
Here,
like,
take a
okay.
dog.
Yeah.
On it.
I was like, it's a puppy. Like, how can I turn out a beagle puppy?
Oh, it's a beautiful.
Listen
Yeah.
up, Sam.
Aw.
She's lemon and white,
You're
so
not-
she's not even a normal
You
beagle.
want a beagle.
And then
Do you have a picture of her?
I do. Yeah, like I don't. She came and saw me at school.
Aw.
She was in here for Pamper Your Pet
Aw.
when she was like half the size.
Oh my gosh, she's cute.
She's a little chunky.
Well, she's
But-
blonde. She doesn't have
Yeah,
that.
she's-
She's like lemon and white.
She's a lemon and white. So
Cool.
I named her after the Lion King. Her name's Kiara.
Oh, Kiara. Wait, who's Kiara in the line?
Simba's daughter in Lion King too.
Oh, okay. I noticed. That's out of my era,
She's
right?
never
So,
seen her.
Listen, Lion King's my favorite movie.
I think I did, but I
My
Because
dream
I
job
haven't
is to
seen it
become
before,
a lion keeper, you know, like an African
Oh.
lion, like an African keeper that takes care of lions. The
awesome.
Columbus Zoo just got a new male. His name's Rory, and he is like the most beautiful thing ever.
Is he a juvenile or?
He is young, so he's only about 4, so
Uh-huh.
he's just developing his mane.
Oh,
But It's so a sign of health in the pride is there is a male mane.
Yeah.
The darker and thicker it is, it means the more testosterone, the healthier he is, which makes the pride healthier.
Yeah.
So he's just getting into black to
Oh,
his
wow.
mane. He'll be at breeding age probably by next summer.
Wow. Now, do they do like AI on all their?
So interesting
Stuff,
enough,
or-
they just did a study with the Smithsonian on their cheetahs.
Uh-huh.
They tried doing astrosynchronization and then doing AI, but like they would put the cheetahs under and they would go directly into the uterine horns
Right.
and deposit semen. And they had like multiple failed attempts, but they had a successful breeding
Oh.
2 years ago.
Was
And-
that naturally weaned or
No,
that
through the
way?
AI
Yeah.
method that they tried.
Intrauterine insemination.
Yes,
thing?
thank you, I can't think of the word.
Yes.
And so their names are they're named after the scientists that are on the study. I forget their names
Oh.
already. I think it's like Dale and
Oh gosh.
something else. But they're nice, healthy cheetahs.
Oh, cool.
So they're moving towards that because of the bottleneck effect out,
Right.
like out in the wild. So I
Right.
think their ultimate goal is to start like starting wild cheetah populations
Right.
and then inseminating new genetics.
Oh, cool. Cool.
There's a lot of cool projects that they're working on.
So, what do you ever? Is the wild is something that the Columbus Zoo that it's separate though, right? Do they ever
Yes.
transmit animals back and forth?
Yeah, so fun fact, I got hired as a wild too.
I thought I knew that.
Yeah, so
So
that was my first job offer, and I decided to take Columbus.
okay.
So I had housing, but
Right.
the wild. So the Columbus Zoo just lost their black rhino, and so they brought in a greater one-horned rhino from India,
Uh-huh.
and he is going to be living at the Columbus Zoo as like their exhibit. But
Oh.
then he'll be transferred to the wild every breeding season, and
Uh-huh.
he'll breed all their females and then come back.
Oh wow. How
So
many
you-
females do they have?
They have a full herd out there.
Oh wow.
I think they have like over 20.
Oh my
Just
god.
the wilds alone.
Wow.
That's for each species because they have regular white horned rhinos, and then they also have the one horned.
Now, the one that just died recently, like the last one on Earth, was a black, right? And there's no more stored species or anything. There's no-
Yeah, because we just lost a black horned rhino.
Oh. So they're officially extinct now?
I don't know about officially, but
Okay.
I think it's on like the radar to officially release it.
Oh wow.
Wait, what is extinct?
The black rhino.
Did it die of age?
Yeah, it was wild. Oh, our rhino?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like 34.
Oh, wow. And the last one was black.
Yeah.
Oh my,
She lived out in Canada
oh my gosh. It's hideous.
on the reserve.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
estimated that over 50% of the animal species on Earth will be extinct by the time our lifetime's through.
Really? No. Really? Well, then the world is doomed, right?
Yeah.
Because we need all that diversity. How are you going to save the world? We need to know this.
That's why I want to work in education.
How can we help? What can we do? Stop having babies? Pull back?
Yeah. Well, and actually, right now, funny enough, we're actually in the lowest reproductive cycle, if you want to call it.
Yeah.
Like, our generation aren't having kids,
Yeah.
and so we're at like an all-time low of births, and it's like ruining the economy apparently. But
Gonna ruin the economy.
it's actually really helpful for everything else around
For
us.
everything else around us, right? We might have to go back hundreds of years and start over again or something, right?
Yeah.
Well, but that's not everywhere though, right? Because, yeah, it is ruining the economy because there's an employment crisis. There aren't enough employees to
Mhm.
work stuff, right? However, what about in third world countries? Their birth rate is still huge, right?
Yeah.
And that's a problem because they have the least ability to police their environmental policies and most encroachment of land and stuff, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so it is a scary thing.
See, I think I would have done great in like the 14th century potentially.
I'd be dead if it was the 14th century
So would
because I have asthma and I would have choked to death before it would.
I would have done amazing.
You would be alive.
I would have gotten a plague or something.
I know, me too. Well,
I
no,
would
I'd be
be-
just dead. 'cause
I know I would have been a king.
You've been a what?
A king.
Wow.
Oh, you're just in your dreams.
No, I know it.
Actually, Sam, we did Sam's DNA.
I would be
and he's
the
87% Mayan.
You
So,
are.
I would
yeah.
successfully become the village lunatic.
Well, it's okay.
I would be perfectly fine with that too.
Here,
They
here.
would write
Yes,
stories of me.
Yes.
The village lunatic.
Let me look at your nails.
Oh, they're really grown out. Don't look at those.
No, I'm looking at them. They're pretty
Are
though.
they from
No.
prom?
Yeah, they're from prom. They fell off. Or are falling off.
How is?
How do you do anything with those nails?
Hmm?
I forgot
I
her
just
name.
can.
The shorter.
I don't get it. Like I couldn't.
She used to hang out with you.
Person?
No, not person.
Katie?
Katie. Yeah,
Katie.
yeah. How's Katie? What's Katie doing?
What is Katie doing? That's a great
Is that good
question.
enough? I think that's good enough.
That's good. Yep.
She was going to school.
Uh huh.
And
Was?
She decided that she didn't like it at OSU.
Mm.
So she stopped. So she took spring semester off.
Okay.
And then she worked at various jobs in Ashland, didn't like it. So
Okay.
then she found a job at Animal Hospital on Cleveland Avenue in Worcester.
Oh, I
Okay.
applied there.
And so she's an assistant there.
Oh.
And she doesn't like to drive, so she's looking for something else.
I'll just throw this on there.
But
Where does she live?
she lives in Ashland, right as you come in from 96.
Would she work in Mansfield?
Probably. I mean, she drives 40 minutes to work every day.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But she's trying.
There we go.
She's actually getting a full ride to try C.
Oh, she is.
For
She gonna
vet.
go to tech school?
Yeah.
Oh, good for her.
And she wants
Yay.
to go to tech school, and she also wants to be a vet.
Yeah.
But school's very intimidating. Both of
Yeah.
us. So she's like,
You know what? You don't have to be on the fast track and just do it like 4 years and then 4 years. You know,
Mhm.
she doesn't have to do that. She can do that track. Take some part-time credits.
mhm.
Take a part-time, you know, and if she still wants to be a vet, she can apply without a bachelor's, just once she's got all the prerequisites,
Yeah,
you know? Good for her.
that's what her goal is.
Yeah.
So
Hey Zara,
So-
your next patient's a shepherd. Do you want to watch?
You know what? Is it really big? Like,
Yeah.
Okay, do we have even bigger, like pot? Like
Yeah.
0?
We do, right here.
Let's go for the really big.
They're still shaving her, so it'll be a minute.
Oh, it'll be a while. All right.
So, about the
You want to deliver that out there?
You want the German shepherd?
No, you don't.
I want
We're not doing that.
I want
I do believe
husky-
she's food aggressive.
she's food aggressive, and they told me that she doesn't like certain parts of her body touch.
Yeah. That's why you don't want a
Okay,
shepherd, period,
see,
none of shepherds.
not all dogs are bad, just like not all.
Okay, but picture this.
But
Your
she's
little
already
dog
there. Yeah,
goes for her food, and the German Shepherd takes one chop, bites her in half, and then
yeah. That's a good point. That's a very good point.
Well,
Okay, if
we
you
already
want,
have to
you
worry
should get a
about that.
husky. They're a joy. You get husky glitter everywhere, just
Oh, it
all
is.
over everything.
We
They're
have an Irish
mouthy, they're
Wolfhound.
hyper, they
Ow.
get out,
Yeah,
gone.
Do you have your same thing or a picture of it? I want to see it.
Husky, I think so.
No, your thing.
Oh, my painted? No.
Yeah.
I want a Clumber Spaniel.
They're
Really bad, but I don't. There's no breeders around here. There's only one I can find on AKC is in Maryland.
really.
They're not very common.
They're not.
They're not. I don't know if I've ever seen one.
I feel like they're more of a suburbs.
a what?
Clumber Spaniel.
Lumber spaniel. They kind of
She's waiting on you guys,
Because
so-
of giant couch potatoes, they like to play.
I know, you're fine, I'm just
They
letting
have
you.
a little-
Uh-oh,
Okay.
Dad texted.
Oh, no.
So this last dog, I pulled a molar that was already had a slab fracture, and when I actually took the one piece out, it smelled like rotting death.
Oh, no.
So I
Rotting
pulled
death.
the rest of the root.
Yeah. And so you got them all out.
Yeah,
So what about you? How did you the mice?
I only have drops.
Oh, you should look at that. What else have you got in the big? And I had some stuff election that I brought.
I have stuff like that. I have 500. She's a 75-pound dog.
Thank you. 500 twice a day.
Oh, I cannot wait.
Got that?
For what?
I'm going to college.
What? How is it?
Murfreesboro, it's Middleton.
Oh, you're going to North
45
Carolina.
minutes south of Nashville.
Yeah, really not.
Dude,
Really
You
bad.
are really
I
right.
know, it's so, oh my gosh.
Oh, you're going to North
The
Carolina.
alumni
Nothing
from
Sure?
my university. He's the head of education down there.
The Nashville Zoo is awesome. I love Nashville Zoo.
I want to try so bad. I don't know where I work. Like,
Do it, dude.
I applied.
So
they
special
turned me
election
down.
for her.
It's,
Keep applying.
listen, it's the only job that I applied for that I got turned down.
Did you
Really?
scrape
Yeah.
that one yet, or?
Did they say like anything like why?
Did you scrape
These
that,
are the questions.
Stengel one?
Flags have the
Oh, no, not yet. It's actually a week already.
Oh,
So,
just keep applying. That would be so awesome to work there.
My goal is I would work at,
no, we should
before I
check.
get to recruit. Nashville, SeaWorld,
But it's also
Georgia.
not inflamed. See, I think we get it because it's not inflamed.
No.
The thing about puppies.
That's what we
That's
might have to do.
That's just making notes. Open over here.
It is so awesome.
That way, in case you accidentally drop it or something, you're not ruining the
I'm gonna be
trail.
majoring in equine science. I'm not sure if I want to double major yet. I don't know if I want to do general science as my second major. But I don't know.
I'm dual majoring.
Where is her? Is it bad?
It's stressful. I so what I'm looking at right now, if I go, because I get my official dual major, I'll be, have to be there for 5 years, just because I take a whole semester to teach.
You're there.
I don't know if I want to double major yet or not. I haven't really
Just
decided.
get minor, because minor is so far.
So you're the one college I was offered a food and practice. I had a $68,000 scholarship. But the school was a $42,000. Did you secure yourself funds? I only got to like $17,000 per year. I was like, well, what am I gonna do with 45?
No.
Like, I don't know.
Probably
Like, they made it, they made me feel really like bad about going and visiting.
And you have to do it with Lily Anastasia
Yeah.
too.
And like, they were just like, we're using all of our time to show you around and stuff like that. And I was like,
That's
you
the
reached out to
point.
me. Exactly. Like, do you not want me here or do you want me?
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, I'm just gonna switch then. I'm not done here. And I feel like it's so out here.
Yeah.
But I
Dr.
got,
Zara, we brought you coffee if you want to help.
Thank you, I will run out.
I also got their veterinary science on the program. So I was gonna be in honors classes, but I turned
Let me
them
tell you,
down
okay.
too.
Honors, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but honors, the whole jazz, is just because when you get your degree, no one cares in the job field, especially animal science, and maybe vet cares. But like animal science, you get an honors degree, it's just a painful
But you know what, let me tell you this, so I did honors at Ohio State, right? And it was a complete pain in my ass, because I had to do a project, and I had no interest in research at all. But I stayed one summer there to do the project. It was actually a little bit interesting, because we looked at, concentrations in cows. So I actually was able to go out to the cow barn and collect like the smells off the cows. So I, it was really kind of weird, but I got to help a lot of cows and stuff. with cows, Yeah. And so, but when I went to vet school and I had my interview, they were on that like live. Because they want people who are interested in research, so I just, as I told you, just
They
do
make
whatever
it,
you need to do, right? So I kind of go tomorrow. Oh, good. So you can go home and plan something. So I talked about my research as if I were passionate about it. And I do feel that it helps me,
Yeah.
So don't, depending on where you're going, what you're gonna do, but that might help specifically you. Are they offering it at Middle Tennessee?
The honors.
Yeah.
I mean, they have an honors college, like completely like separate building from all the others. Like
Right,
that's where you take all of your classes. Is in the
Right.
honors like building.
in the building?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
all
it's
of them?
yeah, because it's smaller classes. Like I think there's only like 8 people in each class.
Yeah, now see, I took a few honors classes, but I didn't have to take a lot. I think I maybe had to take, I don't remember, some minimum amount, which
Yeah.
I took some.
Which I'm not positive which classes I'm taking.
Yeah.
My orientation's on the 26th on Zoom.
Yeah.
They wanted me to go in really bad, but I
Yeah.
I can't because
You
I
can
graduate
go
the
down.
28th and 30th.
Oh, yeah,
So I was like,
plus it's a 9-hour drive or something.
it's 6, but I made it 12. That was
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah.
But like I was just telling him, I was like, I mean, I can't just come down. I can fly for one day and come right back. I can't do that. It
Yeah.
looks like I have things I have to do.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, we,
I was
I
I knew it was
was trying to think.
It's a dog.
Every college probably has their own rules about their honors thing and what you have to do. Like maybe you don't have to do. I know too.
I need something to page that.
Own rules about what you have to do to be.
Don't
an
be
honor
scared.
student. And maybe for some you don't have to do a research project. Or
It's
some
like you
like
Any
you
of
take
the
that and you're, I'm gonna take all honors
Even if you
classes.
like all you
That's
I
what
know.
you were like, I think I took maybe 2 a year or something.
Someone got
And,
the most on it.
you know, I took stuff that I knew I could probably do, like introductory, I took introductory how to running, which is growing plants, which I run. That's an honors class? It was an honors class, growing crops, so.
Everything works. Gotta grow animal food somehow.
Yeah, you have to do. And, you know, and as long as it's an introductory class, not an upper level honors class, then you can probably muscle your way through there. Because it's usually just like a little faster paced and more people reading, maybe more homework, but it's the same basic info. So I don't know, that would be my advice, and I'm always lecturing to Sam about this, is just be careful.
Well, are
about
you
the
in
way
honor
you
classes?
pose yourself.
No,
And,
I barely
you know,
made it through
and
my
don't
gen
be
ed.
afraid to
Really?
try something, if you, and it's not always gonna.
I'm not good at schoolwork though.
It's not always
That's
gonna
why I
be
came
fun,
here.
for one thing, it's not always gonna gain you something
Oh.
immediately, but maybe it'll gain you something in the future. And sometimes it's just yucky, and you just have to muscle through and just say, okay, it's a small part of my life, I'm just gonna learn about growing corn and soybeans, you know.
My tutor is doing her thesis on how, the mental capacity of goldfish.
Oh,
geez.
dude. Isn't their brain like the size of a pea?
That's what we want to know. But she's, I think part of her experiments that she's going to do like training with them, or like show them. So like you can do enrichment with fish, fun fact.
Yes,
And so I think she's going to try and like see how much they remember of a
yeah,
certain thing,
yeah,
because there's positive reinforcement and like all that stuff, and so she's going to see
right.
what sticks with them.
Oh, wow.
But she has to have like over, I think she said 20 to 50 goldfish just to conduct it.
Just to buy them and house the tank and everything.
Yeah. So she's gonna be sitting in her dorm room
Yeah.
with like a 50-gallon tank for these goldfish.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Could you train them? Like, you know,
You can train beta to do agility.
oh, you can?
Yep.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, could you train goldfish to swim through a tube or something like
Mhm.
that? I guess whatever motivates them,
Yeah.
right?
Like betas, like I mean food works well. Like you just get a medicine dropper and you just like put their pellets in it. Just drop one every time they do something good. Like I know people that make them go through like milk rings
Yeah.
and like
Josh,
they
can I
pull
hold her
them
when
with
you're
target
done?
training.
Oh my god. That's so funny.
Mhm. Okay.
Very
This
nice.
next dog has a really cool hernia.
And
really
cool.
cool
It has a
hernia.
little-
It has a cool hernia. It's neat.
That's good news. Oh, I see it. I see it.
I don't
Wow,
know.
right?
It's like an Audi.
It's
It literally looks
big
like
body.
a swollen nipple.
Got it? Alright, that was agile, Casey. That was very.
Whoa. Connor goes, you go in first.
Oh yeah, I think you're gonna go right
I can't go in.
there. Do you guys want to go on?
Yeah, let's pull it back just a little bit.
We'll push it all the way back, then y'all can put it back when you're done dressing.
Almost need a bigger table.
Literally. It's okay. So, Casey, Summer got kicked in the face when we were shaving her. Yeah.
How's it going?
So you want this one? She's done wine.
What is mercy? Oh Lord, have mercy.
Helen.
Oh my God.
Horrible.
I mean, it fits though. It does wear
If
the
that
doctor's
works.
arm.
Yes, it does.
They colors.
You guys do have it.
Clara. Are you having a good time, Clara? Are you having a good time? Yeah. Is Emmy in here?
Emmy is in here.
She is? Is she in her bathroom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was Daisy when I walked out this
I'm like, oh,
morning.
she's got her.
I'm sorry that I work with
Yeah.
animals.
It's a big
and I'm
one.
like,
Mrs. Lighty said he would more than likely kind of incorporate it into the incision. She said it was closed.
Yeah. So close means you can push that back in.
you know what you should do?
But I'll just.
Listen, I was going to go shopping today for makeup.
Cause I don't have any.
So if you're like really that anxious to see my painting, you could just bug Miss Lady about it, like, hey, I want to see this thing.
Oh, has she? Oh, yeah. No. Oh, yeah. When are you gonna give it to her?
Oh, it's on her desk.
Oh, it's on her desk. Oh, she doesn't know it's on there.
No, yeah, there's something on there.
Alright.
Okay, why is my phone on?
Before we go. I'm gonna let her go down a little bit. Just turn orange, because that's what I did with my
Did you know that in Ohio?
You don't want a step stool?
Never mind.
I have to figure something out before Saturday.
Hey, Dr. Zara, did you know that in Ohio it's illegal to make glue out of skunks?
Glue?
Yeah, out of skunks.
How would you make glue out of skunks anyway?
I don't know, same way you do it for horses.
Well, I thought you used their hooves or something.
I don't know, but apparently you can make glue out of skunks, but it's illegal in Ohio. So something I didn't know
That would be
you could even do is legal.
So nothing this morning.
You
My
also,
mom had a picture.
you can't have, I can't remember what state it is. I think
Through
it's,
the
Make vanilla.
Sunday.
I think it's,
Yeah, I heard that.
Georgia.
Cool.
She didn't believe me when I told her.
Really? I'm pretty sure there's another flavor too that they like make from it, but I'm not sure.
Please.
No. Get out.
You're leaving. Then who's gonna take care of it?
My mom?
You're
Until I get back.
You're worthless, I'm telling you.
Well, if you want a dog,
You're not gonna be able to come anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
She's gonna leave you at home permanently.
Yeah, this is the last time.
Hey, if you want a
Imagine
dog,
that.
you just gotta save up all your money for it. Buy it yourself.
That's right. Thank you, Bryna.
There you go. Problem solved. You want the dog, you gotta buy it.
All right, Dr.
If
Zara.
anybody ever comes in and looks at my controlled substance log, they're going to be really curious about Dewey and the TKX. He's just had it like
a million times.
4 times in the last 2
Yeah.
weeks.
Tilt her over this way just to it's like this. Thank you. There,
Does
that's
that
good.
work?
Yep, that's perfect.
Or that-
Oh, that's even better. Yeah. Oh, Dewey. So it was actually coming out and going back in. but
Yes,
Only coming out.
But
like-
only coming out about yay far. And I've just been,
okay.
and now that I think it's just so loose back there, I'm
Yeah.
able just to shove it back
Shove
in
it
every
back in.
day.
Unbelievable. Well, I've read up on this like 5 times.
Mhm.
I just keep reading instructions because I've never done one.
Mhm.
I don't know anybody who's ever done one. But what the heck?
The worst thing that we can do is,
I'm sure it's going.
but if this doesn't fix it, he's gonna get put to sleep anyway.
Well,
so-
that's exactly the thing.
So
And
it's,
it sounds very much like a gastropexy, the technique of it, you know? So
Mhm.
I don't know, I'm kind of excited about it. I think, honestly, I'm kind of proud of us. I think we did a good job with inventing of the syringe casing and the sugaring and the.
well, they sent
all
me
that
a
kind of stuff.
sent me a text message on Tuesday and said, "Hey, will you take a Frenchie with a rectal prolapse?" And I was like, "We are rectal prolapse experts, so we will
Yes.
absolutely take it."
Absolutely.
Oh,
And then-
Mom.
And then
I'm
it,
sorry.
If it didn't come.
You get to have another one.
this one has no teeth.
Is that the one that was barking around outside?
Yes,
And running in circles?
Yes.
Is he like?
she's super sweet.
Oh,
She is. Like, she's the
Yeah.
sweetest little thing
Wait,
ever.
did I spay her last
No.
time? No. Oh, okay.
I had her last time here, but
Oh.
she had just had a dental and had all her teeth removed,
Look
so
at
I
that
wanted to
tongue.
wait
Wait
till
to-
Look
yeah,
at that.
to sedate her again. So.
Look, yeah.
Oh, you got a mat behind your
She is
ear.
kinda cute.
But yeah, but then it didn't end
Scissors.
up not coming. So and Connor said he saw it on IV fluids at the clinic. So I'm assuming the owner must have decided
Oh,
to treat.
somebody else did it.
Well, the owner probably decided to treat.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
What do you want me to write on this one?
This could be the same, except we're
My
using
coworker's
hot Vicryl.
Okay.
I couldn't squeeze it back
She
in.
approved.
so
Yeah, I
definitely-
figured it was.
I need.
Yeah.
She comes this Friday.
Huh?
Carrie, my coworker.
Is that who's adopting that?
Can I, get this?
Is that
She
what I
was
got?
trying to get pie,
Mm-hmm.
so she found this one and she fell in love.
That one, I like that dog. I
She
like
wants
that
to
one
call
better
it
than Pie. Derby's a good name.
You gave her up?
I like her better than Pie. Her personality's better.
So do I.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You're the sweetest girl.
Yeah, look at those
Yes, you
two.
are. And she's gonna love you.
I still
And you're gonna
want
be very well taken care
You
of.
can get one. in
You
your
know
own-
how much safer I feel at home with you?
Oh my God, our own dog is.
Danny is a wimp. Okay?
He is a wimp, I know, but he barks like a scary one.
He's a
No
big
bark, no
dog too.
bite.
That's perfect. That's exactly what you want.
Yes.
That's the way my Bora Bull is. She's all bark and no bite. She looks scary and mean, which is
Yes,
perfect, but
which is
she don't bite
perfect, but
nobody.
She doesn't bite anybody.
That causes a whole
Yeah.
another can of worms we even want to get into. If you have a dog that you can't take her because it bites.
Because it bites, isn't it? Yes. Yep. Terrible, terrible. I never did bring Danny down here. Maybe next year I'll get to do it. I was waiting to see if you guys had a pamper your pet day, but maybe that's.
I wish we did.
I wish so too. We just ran out of time, and I can't even barely fit AI school in.
Well, you know what? It's been such a weird year.
Mm-hmm.
And
Weren't we supposed to get like an AI certification thingy also?
No,
No?
nope. You do not get certified. No,
Okay.
actually not. You guys go to school, and so you get like a completion of.
Oh, like a
school
certificate?
A certificate that says you
Just saying you
complete-
completed it?
Yeah, you completed AI
Okay.
school, but you don't get like certified.
Okay.
That takes way longer.
I figured I was like a month or. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, granted, we don't work on it every day. It's spread out over the course of the
Mhm.
month, but it takes about a month for us to get through everything.
It's so hot in here.
Because you guys have only learned, like, literally scratch the surface.
Yeah.
We don't talk about anything about synchronizing. We didn't talk anything
Yeah.
about, like, when it comes to, like, selecting sires and how you, like, read, like, a sire, like, catalog and how you figure out who you want to breed to and, like, what traits are, more heritable than others. And we didn't talk about any of that stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Like I was sitting there last night, I was like, that would have been a really cool thing to try and like do in college. Like to get more schooling for.
Mhm. Which there's no reason. I mean, anybody that's going to ATI that's going to major in any of the dairy or
So
beef
all
or whatever,
that
they'll go to AI school
came
too.
right
Really?
out of the school, right out of the end.
MTSU, they have a dairy farm that's there, and they they make their own chocolate milk and
Oh,
stuff.
that's cool.
So like they have like a literal dairy farm there.
She has teeth that hold her
It is really cool.
to her head.
What ought did you say you're using?
0.
Was it
Okay.
odd?
Yeah.
Odd.
Plain odd.
What was your question? Huh? What?
I forget what I said.
About the tongue.
Oh, I was telling you about this. Oh, because why her tongue hangs out?
So she has no teeth.
Yes.
So your teeth help keep your tongue in. So if we pull all your teeth, you look like this too.
And kind of
It's hot in here.
hope we
I
don't
don't
have to
want
pull
that to
Sarah's teeth
happen.
out. Although I did pull out her deciduous teeth the other day. All right, we'll fix that when we sew up. All right.
You is next, ma'am.
Oh, she is.
She is so sweet.
Oh my gosh. All right. This is the biggest one we've had in a while here.
Yeah, we had 2 big dogs today. Although the Weimaraner was 6 months.
Could hernias be caused by like their moms biting the umbilical cord too close to their body?
Yep, if they chew too close, that can cause it. It can be genetic. It can be due to trauma at birth. It can be due to an infection.
Yeah.
All kinds of things that can cause hernias.
There's only been one person watching the entire time.
Yeah.
There's always only one.
Who is that one? I wonder.
I don't know.
Watch it like count this thing as one.
It probably does. Huh?
Does it not tell you?
No. If you click on it, it doesn't tell you.
So did you get a chance to talk to Jennifer yet or
So we
no?
did have
She
two
texted me this morning.
people
Actually.
Oh, did
doing
she?
once.
And said that she has time today at 4 if I have time today at 4.
Perfect, because she is one dang busy person.
Yeah, I
But
figured.
I spent like 8 hours with her yesterday. Oh, people are crazy. I'm just telling you
Yeah.
that.
Yes, they are.
I'm just
Yes,
telling
they
you that
are.
right now.
People are crazy.
My
People are
brain-
crazy, and we had to
Oh my gosh,
try
hiccup.
to fix crazy. It's
Unfortunate, but unfortunately, that's part of the deal.
Part of the deal.
Oh my gosh, you have another
Yeah,
big
she's,
nap
she's
too.
very interested in having me over at Mansfield.
Need to
So
go
Yeah,
to
she's
the
really-
yeah, she was really excited about that when I told her.
Well,
so.
thank you for talking me up because she sounds
Silver
very.
and Walmart.
I think, she was even mostly, she was so excited that you had availability and that could be flexible somewhat during the year and all that kind of stuff. And I told her, what I really told her is that she knows you had worked at East Homes.
Mhm.
And I said, and part of the reason that you were really interested in Mansfield was because you want to get current on what's going on in the,
Mhm.
and that
Dirty
fact is
Can't
really
even see the
tight.
dog. I mean,
So
the
that would be a
camera.
whole different experience, you know.
Like literally, it's only a
So,
video beside.
and they do things really, really well there.
Yeah. Well, and I just want to make other connections
Right.
for my students
For your
because
students. 'Cause
maybe they would be
good.
interested in having, you know, some, not necessarily like employees, but even just interns. Like,
Interns.
would you be willing to
Right.
do a work study for my student, whether it be actual paid or unpaid, but just a work
Yes.
study, you know?
And, you know, because I feel bad because I sent however many people went over there and I don't think they hired any of them.
Yes.
And I
Which
talked,
is fine.
and I
She's
talked
just
them
like,
up,
stop.
Uh-huh.
you know, but I don't think they knew
No,
really
she
what they
keeps
were
licking
getting,
her tongue.
you know, and how much they,
Yeah.
experience they did have here.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Can't
think
bring it
if
in
you
her
were in
mouth.
there too, you could really make some inroads with your kids and sure.
We'll try and lick the others.
But plus, I also know that they really,
She has,
they're
yeah,
really,
the other
it's a
side's worse.
tech, registered tech, they
Mhm.
desperately need somebody right now.
And they probably would really just, and like, I think too, having somebody that doesn't need benefits or insurance and
Right.
things like that is also
It's
a relief
also-
for the company as well.
Why,
Yes,
more
exactly.
wiry
And someone
hair
that's,
than
you know,
like
willing to
original
kind of
side. It feels a bit more
Needs to
wiry.
grow.
and,
Yeah, she needs
you know, and she knows this is your full-time gig and
Mhm.
everything, and
Just shut it.
so, anyway, I'm excited, so I'll be excited to see how it goes. And yes, we'll go down to the zoo this summer, that sounds like a real, that sounds fun.
Dog shed.
Way more
People
so.
shed.
Yeah.
Have Joe and Dad at home.
Oh my God, yes,
Well, this is a girls' trip.
this is a girls trip. I haven't been on a girls trip. We're on a boys trip next week though,
Boys' trip.
be fun.
Where you going?
Disney.
Oh,
Just
fun.
me and Sam.
Nice. Have you ever been to Disney?
Yeah, the last time we went,
Is her position okay or is she too far over now?
I think she might be a little too far over, she keeps falling into
you've
me.
been, what,
Yeah.
So you
twice?
can't see her on the camera.
Well, let's see,
Is that better?
you went,
This
When I
side's
was 4.
you went when you were 4, and then I think when you were 9 or something like that, so it's been a long while.
Well, which one was Joe being a ginormous ass?
When you were 9? Yes, and Joe, my older son was a ginormous ass, is all I can say, just a ginormous ass the whole time, and so it kind of cracked up everything, so, but
I
Sam
have-
doesn't remember when we went
Kingdom.
before, and so, well, here's the whole backstory, is our plan was always, yeah, always to take Sam to Guatemala when we were in high school, so that we could, you know, so that he could see his birth country and
Uh-huh.
everything. But of course, nobody's traveling there now, so, so we had to put that on hold, and I said, well, let's still go somewhere, so where do you wanna go? And he's like, oh, go Disney. I'm like, I'm in.
Well, she
And
was reluctant at first.
I was not reluctant.
Yes, you were. You're
I
like,
was
well,
not.
I don't know with COVID.
Bullshit. Oh, that's a long time
Well,
ago.
there, you no longer, the masks are now, you don't have to wear them in like public areas. And that would be my thing. And not because of masks, but because it is so godforsaken hot.
Right,
And can you imagine walking around this in like on the black pavement there?
yes.
That would be awful.
It would be awful. You wouldn't be able to breathe. And so now they're only in like when you're in line or when you're like waiting in line for a restaurant or like in reception areas. Otherwise, you can take it off.
Well, the best thing too is that, and so we're going next week, so unless they really open the doors before next week, they're having it at like 35% capacity, so
Oh.
it's not gonna be crowded.
Crazy, yeah.
And they're doing virtual queues where you sign up on an app and then you just don't even have to wait
Which,
on it.
which you
Yeah.
have to download.
I know,
I do, I have the app downloaded. And so anyway, it's gonna be really fun. My grumpy older son has to work, so he can't go.
Yes.
And my
that's a
grumpy
good thing.
husband can't go. So ha ha ha.
That's another good thing.
I know,
Sorry.
my friend and his mom, him and her went to
We feeling really
Disney.
good here, Sam.
Like, I think it was like last weekend,
Oh,
like
did
last
they?
week that they were there for the full week.
Oh, good.
And,
So see, we're not the only ones.
Some of the
that are
pictures that they had, like they were in the park,
Oops.
but they weren't wearing their masks or anything. So
Okay.
I don't think that they're like
making you do it when you're
seriously
outside.
requiring you to have it
Yeah.
on outside.
I know when you take pictures of like.
The characters.
The
and stuff.
characters, yeah.
Well, because you're sitting like, oh, you don't have to wear them? I thought you were so close that maybe they'd make you wear
No,
them.
you don't.
Can you imagine the characters having to wear the masks? Like, all these kids going in and like, why is my favorite princess wearing a mask?
Well, maybe they would do it because they want the kids to wear it, you know,
Yeah,
to do like an
probably.
example.
I could not be that one Gaston guy.
Oh, my God.
I would just feel, I just couldn't do that, talk
The big-
about myself.
Oh, and play the role of I'm
Yeah.
so great and strong and everything.
Gaston, what is that one from?
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I couldn't play that character.
I know the health department that's right here. They don't have their mask sign on the door anymore.
Oh, they don't?
Like I've gone in there the past 2 days. Yeah,
That's
I've had to go in
interesting.
there the past 2 days, and I haven't worn my mask, and I haven't been yelled at or anything.
Wow.
So
Well, we went,
Well, it's because everybody's getting vaccinated.
Which is good.
yeah, which is, that's,
Oh, and there's so much drama going on with these vaccines, and it's even in my home now because one of Mariah's friends got vaccinated, so Mariah broke off her friendship with that friend because they got vaccinated. Called her a guinea, called her a guinea pig and walked away.
my mom has
no.
the vaccine. I'm not.
Like, I don't get the vaccine, but that's personal choice.
You know what? It's one of those things that you just, it's so personal. It's like,
It's medical
information.
Exactly.
Right, you don't have to.
People shouldn't like ask about
Right.
it. and
Yeah, but
you
once you
shouldn't-
get the vaccine,
It shouldn't
wouldn't it be you don't
required
have to
anywhere
wear a
either.
mask?
Exactly. Like I know for college that some colleges are requiring you to have it, or else they won't let you go.
Right.
And that's what I'm kind of nervous about, is because my plan was to like maybe wait a couple years before I got it,
Right.
just so that way I could see like
Yeah.
any effect
Young
that it would
people,
give.
I just don't think they should get it.
Yeah,
No.
so like
There's people that are perfectly healthy and it's,
Exactly. Like I mean, me and my mom, we don't ever get sick. Like my mom, she has to get the flu shot because she works at the hospital.
Right.
I don't get the flu
I've-
shot. I've never had
I've
the flu
never, yeah.
ever. I think the worst thing I've ever had was pneumonia in like 5th grade.
Oh,
My brother was the same way as you, and then he got some really bad thing of the flu because he didn't get the flu shot. And the only reason he
well, the
doesn't
flu
get the
shot
flu
only
shot
covers like the three,
is-
what they think is going
the
to be the
only
most
They
reason
just
common
guess
strands.
which strain it's gonna be.
But
Yeah.
yeah, he has a bunch of tattoos on him.
Really?
It's just like, you're afraid of needles, but you get tattoos. How does that?
That's true.
I couldn't
work?
sit still for a tattoos.
Like I mean,
He also loves roller coasters, and my mom thinks she's gonna get me on them at Disney.
Well, either that or I'm gonna have to go by
I
myself.
told her it only takes one incident.
yeah.
One incident.
You're just
She wants to go on the
roller
Tower of
coasters.
Terror. but
That's
it's not
okay. I
happening.
can't do roller coasters.
I want to
either.
go.
I wanna go
I'll
see
go with you and we'll just sit and watch your mom go on the roller
I think
coaster.
that'd
How's
be
that?
Did we go on that, Mom?
the Space Needle.
in where? Seattle?
Yeah,
No. That would.
I think so.
Anywhere would be fun.
It would be.
I'm
I
not
tried to
sure.
even
I
go
know,
up in the Empire State Building when we went
Oh
to
my
New York.
gosh.
No, that didn't work out.
My
heights.
aunt used to live in New York.
You didn't go in the. That's right. You and Dad stayed on the ground. It's a building.
Because it's safe on the ground.
It's a building, dude. It's been standing for 100 years. It's
I don't
totally
really
fine.
care.
That's a big uterus.
I
is.
know why Dr. Zara likes the roller coaster. She
Why?
likes the thrill of the possibility she could die at any moment.
Oh, well, that's gory, but no, I like the thrill of the thrill.
Okay, leave it to me to find the most morbid
Yes,
anything
That's
for
right.
anything.
you're a buzzkill on the roller coaster situation. But I like thrilling.
It's okay.
I went parachuting once.
You know, we went to Cedar Point with my cousins.
I wanna go
And
parasailing.
I knew it was a bad idea.
I was going to when I was younger, but we just, like,
My
didn't have
mother
time for it.
forced me to
It's
go to
really,
a
I
haunted
took my
house.
stepdaughter,
And
for her 14th
Wow.
birthday.
I started
And it
crying in the haunted
It
house.
was really fun. It was super fun. Yes, that was really, he was like jumping on me and pulling me like this and sitting down and this guy comes over and says,
Lady.
no,
That was a lady.
you're right, early. I'm like, yes, so, we're not out.
Wait,
I
what
wanna
are
go
you
to
talking
the,
about?
Like Halloween
Reformatory.
weekends at
The where?
Cedar
Have you
Point.
reformatory?
I was
Have you been there before?
Oh, the man.
10, 11.
Like,
No.
And
just
she
in
made me
general
go
or
to
like
a haunted
Halloween?
house.
Halloween.
And
I
it was
went
an
at
insane
Halloween.
I'm so
asylum
upset
haunted
that
house.
I'm
Ooh, fun.
but I got
They,
too
it's
scared.
not even
so I
that
didn't
scary.
go.
Like they
That's what
rely
I
on the
heard.
prison too much.
Yeah.
Like
I want to
Very
go.
scary.
I want to go to the
It is
reformatory.
it is
I want to go
creepy,
so
but
bad.
It's like scary.
What? The
Have you guys
Mansfield
seen the movie,
Reformatory?
The Shawshank
Yeah.
Redemption?
Yeah.
Me
Yeah, I love the movie.
That's
Me
a
and
great
brother
movie.
have plans to eventually go to the reformatory. We both have to find time when we both have money and we both
Yeah.
have time. Only problem is
The
now they don't have a
prison's
car because our car blew up.
It is, but
The
it's
thing
not
that I
like-
don't, I mean, I pass by
It's
there
not
all the
like it-
time.
It's
Uh-huh.
scary. It's just that it's
It's
like
just like you know,
very-
Like, It's just weird that the prison's literally right next to the reformatory.
It is kind of
That's
weird.
what I think is so weird. Because, like,
Well-
the reformatory used to be a prison, but now they have the new one right there.
yeah.
Well,
Well,
at certain
well, it-
spots
it gives it a
inside
bit
of
more
there, you can
thrill
like look out the
because-
window and you can see out in the yard and
Yeah.
stuff, and there's big signs that say no photos. So
Yeah.
in case you might try to help somebody escape, I guess. Or something,
Yeah,
or,
that's true.
um,
Like, here, this is an
Imagine-
vantage point.
Like
Yeah.
it'd be perfect, like during Halloween time when they're doing their reformatory, and a prisoner just escapes and pretends like they're part of the attraction.
okay, you wouldn't be able to tell.
Nobody would be able to tell, and
It's
then
a
they
really
just slip
really
out.
cool.
We went to
I wanna go to the
Alcatraz when we went
reformatory.
to San Francisco.
Yeah.
That was
That's a
pretty
good
cool.
one, too.
My dad used to live in San Francisco.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, he was in the Navy, so he
Oh,
was
okay.
around a lot.
You might live in San Francisco.
Yeah.
We
He
went to
was-
San Francisco. My brother was in the big buildings, and that was my childhood. Was going to cities when I could have been at Disney World, but
We went to Disney World. You just don't remember it.
we went to it twice. We should have
Yeah, I
gone to it more.
Well, we're going. We're going.
My brother was also into the mafia and all that.
Oh yeah.
So every city we went to, we always had to go on some mafia tour. So
Now, you make it
it
sound
would-
like we only did things he wanted to do, which is not true.
that's true.
It is not
True.
true.
New York City, everything he wanted to do.
Oh, not
San
true.
Francisco, everything he wanted to do.
Not true.
Oh my god.
We always did something he wanted to do too.
Like, I know my dad, he lived in Hawaii for a little bit. He lived in California, lived in Japan. He was in Australia.
Oh my God, Sam, that could be you. Did your
Japan
dad
is like
stay
my
in like
number one
20
place
years
I
or
wanna
something?
go.
When you
After-
retire out of there?
He was in for, I think, 25 years, I think. He retired a couple years ago.
Hey, Olivia,
But,
can I
um,
silver from you?
Right after 9/11 happened, they put him out in Japan.
Oh my
I saw her.
goodness.
He lived out there for a while. My mom would go and visit him.
Fell in love with her.
Boy,
And that's
your future, dude.
I
Your
wanna
mom
go
will
to
come
Japan.
visit you.
I wish I would have been able
I've
to
got
see all of that, but
I'm gonna go.
The next one, they just got finished.
Are you gonna read story time
And it's
today?
gonna take a little bit to close her.
Yeah, that's fine.
fan myself.
We just have the cat spay, which will take you 10 seconds, and then Dewey.
Oh,
So we have a dog spay, that's Tom,
Okay,
and then a cat spay, and then Dewey, and that's it.
okay,
So,
sounds like a plan.
and it's only 10:15.
Oh my
I
God.
told you to be out of here.
Sam,
by like that.
Sam said, I think we'll be done at 10:30. I said, no, I think I won't be 10:30, but
I think we'll be done by 11:30. Depends on how long Dewey's thing
Dewey might
takes.
take longer because I've never done it before.
Yeah, so,
But you never know. I think it'll be easier to get to the colon than the stomach, so that's the good news.
You want a 5 for Kaylee?
So
We went to Jamaica.
you did.
I've never been out of the country.
Neither am I.
That was
I was gonna go to Canada for Niagara Falls. I
Oh
never
yeah,
did.
that's fun too. That's easy because you can just drive over
Yeah.
there. We're going to Mexico.
I wish.
Jamaica was really fun.
I think the only time I'll go out of the country is if I go study abroad or something. I want to go to Africa.
You
That'd
could.
be so fun.
You know?
My mom went to Africa.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
When
what
I was
I've
in
always
vet
wanted to
school,
go.
I actually went to Africa, and that was really something else. We had a month where we were supposed to go do something interesting. You know, a lot of people just went to go work at a hospital or
She's
something.
just
I was just convinced that I wanted to do something really cool, so I found a missionary group who had a veterinarian stationed in Kenya, and he was willing to have me go for a month. It was pretty awesome.
Why?
I want to try and study abroad out in like Switzerland or Ireland.
Oh, yeah.
I think that'd be so beautiful. Or Germany.
Your
Yep.
windows are down, you know that, right?
Being
Every opportunity you can before you get tied down to the big
I should have
And a family.
and a family.
Yeah.
Yep. Read the book. Did you guys all read my book about the road?
No.
You must.
Right there.
The last
It
time
takes
we were
5
in
seconds.
here, Billy read it.
Yes, Billy read it, but you have to read it. It's actually like, it'll only take you 5 minutes or less, and it's just read it and listen to it.
Such a soft
I want to go to
puppy.
Hanau, Germany. My grandma was born there.
Where is it?
Hanau in Germany.
Hannah.
Mhm.
Makes me want a Cocker Spaniel.
She shows me like all the old pictures of it. And, like if you look it up, it almost looks identical to when it did back then.
Oh, really?
Oh my god, it's a dog.
that
He's
is
like he's
so
like a
fun.
superhero. Something. He like falls in love with the Cocker Spaniel.
I was trying to
That's what I
like
want.
put that together for like me.
like a
My
kid
graduation was to take her back to Hanau.
Dog
Oh,
superhero.
yeah.
Underdog?
Yes.
You know what?
That's a beagle.
COVID has rendered
The
a
beagle
lot
and
of
a Cocker
I know.
Spaniel.
Yeah, that's when I always
Yeah,
wanted a
wanna
Cocker
know
Spaniel.
something funny?
What?
My grandpa did
I love that movie as a
his
kid.
genealogy thing.
I watched it over
And
and
he thinks
over
he's,
and
like,
over.
really,
and my dad
really, really
absolutely
German.
hates it. Along with
And it
what
turned
was
out,
it? Was
like,
the
he
dog
was
that
only,
was the firefighter?
25% or something
Really?
German.
Yeah.
And
He-
the one
He was like a
used,
mutt,
he meant,
and he
like,
was originally a
a lot
superstar.
more Asian
And
than was
well, he
German.
ran off, and
And
he
we're all
got
like,
found by
Asian.
these people,
We think
the
Asian.
firefighters, and
You're talking about
Both sides of my family are
And they-
German.
Are they?
they
Yeah, well, I guess
took him in, and
Wagner
people
is
tried to get him
a
back.
German name,
It's pronounced Wagner.
Wagner,
Was
yeah.
looking at the
My dad,
girl,
his middle
female
name's German. It's Vaughn.
dash hound, and
Oh,
the other
wow.
side
Yeah.
fire, and everybody thought he was afraid of the fire.
Can't remember.
yeah. Ever since I watched that.
Can I have
movie,
another
Cocker
strand of the
Yeah.
Thanks. Well, that would be really fun. You should do some genealogy research before you go, so that you know, like,
Yeah, there's like beagles.
like you
stuff
can
that
even
these
find
are.
their grave or something, your
Yeah.
ancestors' grave.
I know my great
I like
great
beagles. I like their
grandparents. They were
My mom
running
hates
from the
them.
Holocaust.
My friend hates
I
I can't remember if it was my great
I
great
like their
or the
I
third
think you're
grade.
great.
Yeah.
If your grandma came from Germany, it's probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
Her mom
We
was,
had a
I think,
deaf
10 when the
chihuahua.
Holocaust was going on or something
Oh,
like that. And
That
they were
peed
fleeing
on
the
everything. If
country.
you move
Oh,
something in the
man.
house,
And
you pee on it.
a lot of my family members died in that
So it sucked
process.
whenever-
I bet they did.
Yeah. But then my
And why
Yeah,
were
it
they
sucked whenever
fleeing?
we would
Because they
move the
didn't
vacuum
philosophically
cleaner,
agree with
because we'd
Hitler?
have to find
Yeah.
a spot for it,
They weren't
because you
Jewish,
pee on it.
right?
No, they weren't.
Well, so we
But
turn
they
on a
were
vacuum
educated.
cleaner just for
Yes, they did not agree with what was
Worst
happening.
smell ever.
Yeah.
So they decided to flee.
Huh,
But then I guess they went back because my grandma was born there.
yeah.
So, but then they came back to the States and then they moved to Kansas.
Oh, wow.
And then they came up here.
tired.
Oh, wow.
But my great grandma died a couple years ago.
Yeah.
She lived up in Michigan for a while.
Huh.
But I just thought it was like I had to
Did you know your great grandma?
yeah.
Yeah. So did you ever talk about her experience?
She would never talk about it. Mhm. Her and my great grandpa would never.
Because I think that there's a lot of things that have died with people that would be,
And I mean, I can't imagine how terrifying and how
Yeah.
traumatic it was.
oh my gosh, no kidding. To go to a whole new country and
I know.
try to.
Not know how to
She
speak
allowed
that
her around?
language.
Right.
She allowed to run around?
Not in here.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go put her up there so she can wander. I'll go bring her there.
Did you bring your tie?
I know.
You think? Is she adopted? No.
We just got her.
Oh, did you?
She just got posted. She'll be gone in a heartbeat. She's beautiful.
Oh, I'm sure.
She's got some behavior stuff going on.
Well, they said that she is food aggressive, but I don't think she's like mean food aggressive. I just don't think she takes something out of her mouth.
Right. Exactly. She just needs to be taught the trade
Yes.
situation. Right?
Can't believe it's the last surgery day.
I can't either. Kinda
I feel like
sad.
this year just like flew by.
It did. Last year was very abbreviated too,
Yes.
because of everything kind of shutting down and So where are you working, Hannah, this summer before you go to school?
I'm just working at the horse barn that I board at.
Oh, okay.
I'm just working under my trainer.
Yeah.
So I just clean stalls. I clean about like 5 every other day. I get paid for 4 of them because one's my horse.
Where's your horse?
Yeah. But then every once in a while I'll feed and stuff, and that's about
Yeah.
$15 every
Okay.
time I feed.
So just kind of
So-
hanging.
Yeah, I mean it adds up pretty quick.
Yes.
I mean, used to clean 6 stalls, but one of the horses left.
Ah,
But every once in a while I'll pick up some more stalls from other people if they're busy.
yeah. Hey, can somebody get me another packet of gauze?
Yeah.
Well, that'll be a good summer. And then when's your orientation?
The 26th.
26. And is that where you, let's see, you're not living on campus, right? You're living.
No, I'm living on campus.
Yeah. Oh, did you want to practice what you're going to say to the,
Yeah, I can.
okay.
There's the
Go to the right one then. Yeah, I think those are gauze. They are?
Yeah. Oh, wait, here's the 4x4.
Oh, that's right.
No, the same, it's not 4x4. We're all mixed in there. My cousin,
Sitting here. The play will probably yell at you.
I've been sitting here for a while. My legs are like really killing me.
Same. I
And
wear steel-toe shoes at work and walk
I
a
have,
while.
like,
do they make you feel
I have
steel-toed?
leg problems.
Do they make you wear steel-toed?
Those suck. I had to wear those for a while because I was helping rob them for them. I hated that. Hated that when like I was around all the big animals. Yeah, but
Was that a different suture?
No, this is the end of my first one and I pulled the needle right off of it, so.
Oh, I thought it looked a little bit different. Ooh, she's bloody.
Yeah,
Yes,
she
she
is a big bloody mess. Because she's,
I love it.
thank you.
You're welcome.
They're all so just.
All right, ma'am.
I think I'm gonna go to college.
Where are you going?
Not for a year or 2.
Gonna take a minute.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I want to get tuition reimbursement from Charles River.
I would.
Oh, yeah, how's it going?
It's good. We just moved on to phase 2,
Oh,
That's
good for you.
cutting. So we got to help out on trimming dog tissues,
Yeah,
beagles.
Is it hard over there?
good for you.
It's hard. No.
No.
No problem. We have trainers, so
Okay.
and they're really nice.
Do you guys have like a mental like a therapist or something?
It's called fatigue. Compassion to fatigue. There's a whole group that's dedicated to that.
Do you
That's nice.
see the dogs at all or
Yeah.
only like
You
when they're
euthanize
alive,
them.
you mean?
I've seen them, yeah.
Yeah. So how do you rationalize what Charles River does and everything? How do you cope with that in your brain?
Well,
In your
I'm okay with the study part, but they're stocks, and stocks, they just live to just be practice on.
To die.
And that's what's a little bit hard. But the
Uh-huh.
study part, I'm okay with because, I mean, they're testing lots of stuff on
Right.
COVID. They're doing cancer.
right.
They said that there was a rat group that they studied cancer on, and they all turned blue.
Oh gosh.
Wow.
But they were fine, other than turning blue.
Oh, you know why did they turn blue? Do you know?
They don't really. I didn't get that far. To asking.
There's a condition called methemoglobinemia,
Yeah.
and it's when the oxygen
I
part
don't
of
see her
your
up there.
blood cells, I think, don't let go of the oxygen molecule, the used up oxygen molecule, so your blood isn't red, it's literally blue. And I bet the white rats have that and turn blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I noticed right when I bleed the rat out, its
Uh-huh.
eyes turn normal color.
Yeah, see, you're getting rid of the non-oxygenated blood.
And they
Right.
get really cute then.
Yeah, so look it up.
Say they get really cute.
I like to play with them. Oh god, I probably shouldn't say that.
Are they all white lab rats?
Yeah, I saw a black and white.
He's like,
Yeah, I saw a black and white one yesterday.
Yeah.
That's something I barely ever
the
see.
only thing I would have a hard time with was like I told him I said I'd probably have a hard time with the dogs.
Yeah, it's getting better though because you have to dissociate yourself.
Yes.
You gotta realize you're doing something very good. Exactly. Like it's not, you're not just killing them. Like you're
Yeah.
you're
Right.
studying them to help something else.
They smell
You're studying
terrible.
them to help humans.
They
Yeah,
smell
exactly.
terrible.
I know that.
Terrible.
We could study humans and help humans.
But people don't like the study fact because then they're gonna die if they.
I know. Would you rather us study on your child?
Yeah.
How about men that are in jail for life sentence?
See, I
killers.
would be okay with that.
Are you, I'd be okay
But
with
that's
that,
too
but are
brutal.
you 100%
That's my dad.
beyond the
Yeah,
point
well,
of
I mean,
sure that
honestly,
you
if you
convicted the
tested
right
on
person?
We'd be
someone
killing
That's
who
true.
decided
That's
to
very
take
What if
life
you
true.
made a
of
mis-
somebody
what if you
Okay,
made a
else, I
that-
would have
Thank you for being
no
on my
problem
side.
with that. I mean, if you're caught, you're caught. And then innocent
Yeah.
animals wouldn't.
Okay, are you sure, 100% sure, like, Ted Bundy was the one who killed all those people?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
So
really
then, like,
good.
wouldn't that be fair?
You know what that's called? It's called medical ethics.
They practice good lab practice. Those animals
it's
are
a
more
super
cared
I don't have
for.
anything against it.
I'm just saying, like,
think about it,
they're
like,
cared for better than your
It
animals
could
at home.
actually benefit
Exactly.
two things. It could benefit both us, but it could also benefit them because you wouldn't want to get caught if you knew that if you got a life sentence, you'd be a test subject.
Do you think that would be, I mean, so far.
I think crimes would go down.
The death
Crime rate-
sentence doesn't deter anybody, so.
Well,
No.
being a
Yeah, but
test
that's
subject,
being
because-
nobody
better
wants
than
to be.
being
Yeah,
I
but
guess.
the death sentence, you're not, like, you're not 100% gonna get it in your lifetime.
True.
I think if
They're
you,
too slow with
They're
it.
too-
I think crime rate would go down if people knew, like, hey, if I do something super bad and go kill a bunch of people,
I'm gonna get
I'm gonna be tested on.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like what I do, and if it bothers you, I'll stop talking about it. I'm
No, it
sorry.
doesn't bother
It doesn't
me.
bother us.
Okay, good.
We're just
I
making
think
other
what- I
points
think
off
you're-
of it.
you're-
Yeah.
I think what you're doing and how you've chosen to accept that is like super mature and very admirable because we wouldn't have most of the things we have. if it
Right.
wasn't
From people
for-
like you.
Yes, exactly. So I think.
Don't give me
Pat
too
on
much
the
credit.
back.
I've never
no.
studied yet. I'm not in a study yet. But
But you still got a pat on the back, so.
Yeah.
Well, that was technically a shoulder. Oh, well.
Yeah, I think you deserve a pat on the back. I think because I think that you can sort of, nothing is ever black or white, right? So you can get there by working through it in your head and why it's acceptable to do that.
I mean, I think about it all the time, like
Yeah.
what I do, and it bothers me. But
See, for me, I couldn't do that. There is absolutely no way I could.
I tried
My-
getting it.
oh, sorry. I was just kidding. My supervisor said it takes very special people to work in necropsy.
It really does.
You're good.
Yeah, it really does.
I'm
I'm going to tell you another example. Is when I went to vet school,
on by a dog.
they took dogs, unadoptable dogs, like old mean dogs, or that had, illnesses that couldn't be cured from the Humane Society.
When does Mapleton graduate?
And those were our
30th.
surgical patients.
Yeah.
right?
You guys graduate?
And we did surgery on them
Yeah,
to learn how to do surgery. But we did not, they were what they're called
I don't know why
non-recovery
Mapleton
surgeries. In
graduates
other
on
words,
the 30th.
They didn't wake up.
Yeah.
So they didn't feel pain or never.
I don't know why they
had
do it.
and then surgery.
I don't know why they do it on the
And
30th.
there was
It's a
girl
holiday weekend.
That was nuts about it, and she absolutely refused. Like, she got into vet school. She knew this was
Yeah.
going to happen, right? She absolutely was on a toot about she's not going to do that and everything. And
Please tell
I
me you
don't
just,
know.
like, told her to shut up.
well, no, I mean, I don't know what happened, but I don't know, they made some kind of weird accommodation for her. Like, I don't know what they did because it was
Yeah.
a lot of years ago. But the way I look at it is these were non-adoptable dogs who were going to be euthanized anyway.
Yeah.
You know, and they did not wake up from their surgery. They did not feel pain, and they were
They're
euthanized.
used for good.
How else am I going to learn how to do this? You want me to learn on a dummy with fake tissue?
And then had
stuff?
multiple
can't do
screw ups.
I want something that breathes and looks
That
like
has actual organs.
You know,
Organs,
hopefully we can
right,
like.
So the
get
only way
to
you're
a
gonna
point
learn
where
is to
we
actually
can
do
make
it.
dummies that
Right.
actually
Yeah.
bleed and
What would
work.
she do though if there was a person like that abused dogs? Are you just like, how is she gonna handle that then?
right, exactly. How is she going to handle that? I know.
You like Miss Lottie said it's really hard. What was she saying? Like she knows for a fact. What was she saying that one day? I don't know. Never mind.
Well,
Like,
and in some cases, like a hoarder, you mean?
Yeah, you can't really do
I mean,
anything about
That is
it.
a mental illness of the person. They can't, you know, they think they're helping them, but they're just not. They can't see that they're not.
And those animals are being like
They
hurt,
are abused.
abused.
Right.
Yeah.
Although the person
Casey.
who's hoarding them doesn't see it. It's like having anorexia and you think you're too fat, but you're really not.
well,
You know?
and it's also like this. You could show them the proof of a dying animal, and instead of thinking, I did this, it's all your fault, they'd start depending on you. Anything to keep them from thinking that it's their fault.
Right.
They only see what they want to see.
Right.
What are you doing, Care Bear?
In trouble.
She hit a trick.
My grandma went to jail
Oh,
for.
Casey got her.
Did you draw blood on her or something?
I put an IV in because I had to pull out her baby teeth,
Oh my goodness.
and so
Oh goodness.
oh my god, that's her grumpy. It's her
Like,
She's got
back.
such an attitude.
It's her back talk.
Going,
Friends, bro. We get along
Yeah.
well.
You and Casey.
see, you're just alike.
Your shirt.
Oh yeah, your thing went in the
Well, another thing is just like, I want to
sweating. I
go
was
into
chasing
being
her
animal,
everywhere. I just saw you.
an animal control officer. And-
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's like a really difficult job. It's really hard, especially since you can't save everyone. It could be blindly obvious to you that these animals are being abused,
Right.
but you still have to prove it. And sometimes you walk into there and you never get to walk back out with those animals.
Right.
You
Same thing
can't
with
save everyone.
Yes, exactly. When you see kids being abused and stuff like that. Yeah. So Sam went through
Well-
vocational for EMT, I think I told you guys, and firefighting.
Yeah.
We had to take lessons about like how to deal with all that. It was pretty
For
hard.
me, I don't feel as strongly for kids, and I think that's just my detachment from people. But for me, like with animals, it always hit really hard, and it.
But the same. I don't.
No. Is your day getting any better?
No.
Okay. Then we-
Well, like it really drove me to want to try and do better and help
Let me
those
get all the bloody
animals.
crap
And
off of here.
you have to be able to learn to
Julie,
detach.
how should we prep him?
It's going to be low because the stuff said to go in the low
Okay, so,
abdomen. So
okay,
obviously I gotta get past the pelvis, but probably like a stay, but like,
okay, lower,
because it's gonna be a
Mhm.
few centimeters off the linea as
Okay.
low as I can. sort of-
okay,
And then the other thing it said to do is like to get in there and isolate the colon and then pull it up and have somebody look at his butt. And maybe even stick your pinky in and just make sure it's all unwrinkled and it's
Okay.
all put up that way.
okay,
So we'll do it that way.
okay,
Okay?
sounds good.
All right.
You want this up here?
Yep, right there. The blades get dull by now, so that's perfect. Casey. Good, good. Whew. Okay. Okay. Good job.
It's the bloodiest surgery I've ever seen you do.
Well, that's a big
That's
deal.
nothing.
I saw a
Yeah.
super bloody one the other day at my work.
I didn't get
Yeah,
my
the dog was
hands
in
and
peace.
and we're good.
It was super bloody.
So we've done some bloody need ones.
Yeah. All right, you can leave this stuff, or you?
Yep, Brenda, you can take that out.
Yeah, I was planning.
All right, the next one is the cat or another dog.
Kaylee, a dog.
The palm.
Well, I don't know if the two of you need, like, you might need another person. Like, the two of you. Can you help, like, grab Hannah? Oh, okay. Alright, well, let's get this cleaned up with some water.
Short.
Clean it up.
All right, Tom and the cat and do this way. Tom, Brian, I will do two out.
All right, two out.
Yep.
Not when people just walk in front of me.
Kelly literally.
A cucumber and just cheese ranch in a bowl and it's really good for some reason.
No, like,
Template, right?
Mother.
Yes.
That never changes.
10.
The template, yeah. Unless it's like a special procedure, but for every normal procedure, template.
You mean what I'm holding?
Oh, I had one.
What I'm holding for you?
I guess.
Did they tell you on phase 2 now?
No, I don't think so.
I'm proud of you guys. There's like
Oh,
3 or 4 phases in cutting, and then you do your completion, and you get like 3 good ones in a row. I'm nervous about that. I'm gonna screw myself up.
No, you're not. You're gonna do it so much that it's gonna be like literal. You can do it in your sleep. Yeah, like just how like she can spay and like talk and not think about it. It's because she's done it so much she can just.
Do you think I'll get like a more chance to get in college like vet stuff if I work at child care?
Oh, absolutely. You'll have the experience. Yes.
I do really want to work at college. I don't want to work at child care for like all my life.
Yeah.
I think
There's a lot of opportunities they can introduce to you though.
yeah.
So
Like I wanna I've always liked AI and like find out this is like really fun. I wish I would have been able to get in there, but me too.
Jack?
If you would have gone to college, you probably would have. Exactly. Yeah, you told me.
For an animal.
Oh,
Yeah. Like if I wasn't leaving in July, I would have been able to go. You told me you applied for something else, but I was like, I don't think you can do that yet. You have to start as an assistant.
Anybody off the field yet?
No, he just started. So
Oh, wow.
I like to meet all the players.
Oh, those are cute, Alyssa. I've had these for twisted. Yeah. I have like I make 16, but if we get the certification, then we get $1 raise.
Like he was telling- and I
You
wanted
make
to
the lowest
use
you make is 15.
One.
It's 1550 plus the certification is 1650. But I applied for the animal association.
No, Francisco and Nora.
You get to play with all the animals and give them all the treats they want. We give them treats, yeah. We only give treats to the stock rats. They're like these little tiny gobstoppers, and they like hold. We call them crack. It's like
Branch
crack
is
for 'em.
super fat now.
He wouldn't run in the ball.
You still have him?
No, not
Yeah,
Branch.
my Branch.
Durable, the one in there.
The white one?
Yeah, he's super fat.
Does your mom forget she feeds it, or you forget you feed it? And you're like, oh, did I feed that?
Doesn't
And you just give
continue
it
to
more.
read well, which is currently not. Can somebody
Being
please
spilled
monitor
all
her? She
this-
was just under anesthesia last week, and so I'm concerned about her. So I would
Yes.
just like somebody to make sure that
Can
her
you
heart
see me
rate
if I
is
stand?
not
No, you're good.
No, you're fine.
Hannah, are you gonna rate this one? for me?
Yeah.
32.
Have you been rating all of them?
Yeah. Is this the same one as
This is the same as all of them, except the German Shepherd, I just remember we have to say repair umbilical hernia by incorporating into incision.
repair?
Yes.
Hernia.
It's working now, isn't it?
Repaired
Yes.
umbilical hernia.
By incorporating hernia.
You just have to keep an eye on it because it's only 38.
Hernia into incision.
Right. And then, and then this one will be the same, minus the hernia part, but I'm using 2 eyes.
No, so I've actually I've been, and there's surgery they can do to like fix.
Rhino, Hannah, and Alyssa.
To fix them?
Why?
Oh.
Yeah.
So
This one's done, eh?
summer and after summer and everything. It's been quiet today. It's hot in here. My
It's
face
hot
underneath
outside.
this is like a red tomato.
Are we done with this one for the German Shepherd? Do you need anything else?
I do not need anything else.
Okay.
I'm working 2 jobs right now, so
Are you? What are you doing?
I work at Home Depot right now
Oh, cool.
and McDonald's on 250.
Yeah.
So tonight I work from 9:30 to 2 a.m.
Oh my God. At McDonald's? All at McDonald's? Oh, who comes at? People only come at after midnight?
Not really.
People with munchies, big munchies.
People who are getting off 71,
Oh, okay, yeah.
going to like hotels,
Yes.
and Amish.
Oh, yeah.
And we're like,
Amish?
we get lots of Amish and truckers.
Amish people at midnight? What
I've
the
had them come
hell?
in before.
Do they come up in their buggy? Do they? No, they go inside.
The Mennonites.
Oh, they're Mennonites, so they can go in the car. Gotcha.
There has been people at night, Amish people at night. And they do come in buggies.
Through the drive-through window. Now that is really something.
Yeah,
I'd like to see.
it's funny actually.
I'd like to see that, yes.
It's funny.
Oh my
And they
gosh.
order so much food.
Wait, what are we doing to Dewey?
Dewey, we are doing something called a
What do you want?
colopexy. Do you remember when we did the gastropexy on that Adobe?
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
or the standard poodle, we did it.
Yeah.
We attached the stomach to the wall so it didn't split.
Okay.
So now we're and I'll explain it when we get in there, but we're gonna take the colon of Dewey, which keeps pouring out the back end. And we're gonna attach the colon to
Did
the
they take it
abdominal
already?
wall so it doesn't go out
Yeah.
anymore.
Kind of like what they do for cows.
Or
They do that with the
for horses with their
horses
stomach.
with
Yep.
their stomach, yeah. And they do it. We did it on that one.
I always get those two mixed up. Is that going to be hard to do?
Well, I'll tell you something. I've never done one before. I
Oh.
never read about how
Well,
to
isn't
do
there
it.
something else you haven't done yet and you did it here?
Oh, one eye surgery.
Yeah.
I'm
doing
really
it here?
trying.
Hi, okay.
I really don't care.
By the way, Mr. Brimley's in here, so.
Is it coming in here?
I literally talked him
Having
straight to his
masks
face without
on.
a
You
mask
like
on.
mask and he didn't mind?
I mean, we're literally, June 2nd is when it's going to be over.
Yeah, which is like.
I don't care.
It's coming in here.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god,
It's so hot.
To somebody?
Yeah. Okay, so I need to get my.
Whoa.
Dang it. Josh, can you give me my phone?
Hello.
I need to
Hello,
write
how are
this
you?
down.
How are you?
Good.
I saw your famous interview on TV.
You had a famous
Oh,
interview?
Hi. What you doing? Hi.
Yeah, that's my failure of being here. Holy smokes. How are you doing? You ready for the end of the year?
I don't know, goes a lot past when the kids are in the building.
Uh-huh.
Summer's kind of a slow time.
Yeah,
Not slow, but
quiet,
yeah.
very quiet. Yeah,
It's nice for about a week or so, then it's like,
and it's tight. Yeah, I hope you don't mind. I brought my son
no, you're fine.
and
Nice to meet you.
he goes to vocational school, or he's out now. He just graduated.
Awesome.
In
What kind of suture is she using?
Cuyahoga Valley. I can't say it.
Cuyahoga Valley Career
Career
Center.
Center, yeah.
For the fire.
I don't know. Is it too hot?
Yeah, and he just enlisted in the Navy.
That's great. Congratulations, man. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Yes, I do.
But,
That's great.
so I talk to these kids all the time about being in there, you know, and I
Oh,
said,
you
yeah,
can't see
come
it.
and meet everybody, so
Kind of busy.
here he is.
Can't just
But,
walk out.
anyway,
That's great.
I think it's neat too that because he can go back and tell his friends about like what we do here. and
Oh my
stuff,
yeah.
right?
yes.
Most definitely.
yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So
Yeah,
many
uterus and
kids
stuff.
think
That's one
that
down.
this would be, they all say to me, I wish we had that. You know, the
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so, yeah. But, anyway. Uh-oh, puppy.
We gotta talk about that book.
What?
This last day. Jake.
Is that good?
Summer. She's just puffy a little bit and pulling, why? Because I'm pulling on her uterus, right?
Okay, yeah.
It's her
So
heart
we'll see
rate's
what happens. She might go right back to sleep.
I didn't bring anything.
Does she need?
Yeah, have her come in. She probably needs a little bit of boost here.
That's what I'll say.
That's okay. No problem. Hope you have a good
Well, thanks for
summer.
a great year.
Oh, thank you.
Been
Yeah,
great.
it's actually been
You've
great.
got a lot of experience.
These kids are awesome. I love coming here and appreciate the opportunity too.
Yeah.
You ever heard about the?
Yeah, I just said something and you ignored me. No, you were paying
Her
attention.
muscles healed up really well.
I know. I can't believe she just had a dental.
Yeah, I mean, that's amazing.
You said you never heard of it.
I'll just say this to you.
Well, let's talk about mine. I'll call you. Probably tomorrow.
I will wait. I have to go to my sister for my graduation.
Oh, this tomorrow?
Yeah, we have our.
Take that out there.
Practice.
What otter are you using?
This one is 2 odd.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not a problem. I just didn't know.
Yeah, so then we graduate.
Saturday?
Yeah.
Evening or morning?
It's lube that has some
Seven?
stuff in it.
Okay, well, it'll cool down a little bit then.
Yeah, so it'd be kind of like.
This hot out there now, it's like 83 degrees, feels like 87.
Oh.
I had to go buy a dress. I don't like to wear dresses, but I had to go buy a dress for graduation, so I was like, I'm gonna like smolder if I have to wear pants.
Well, right now, the forecast is 72 and sunny.
I know, but
which
still,
would be
sitting on the
beautiful.
sun on that track is gonna be
Oh, yeah, that, be tough for that.
hot. Cause last year I wore like a pantsuit thing, but it was still hot. And then
So
like,
we also take pictures that day, you
I know, need a
dress
dress.
on.
Maybe do one of
It's
those.
leopard print, so at least it's not like really good.
Okay.
Oh,
This is the palm.
that'd be what I would picture you
Yeah,
buying.
last year I wore all camo.
Oh, nice.
Because I was looking through the stuff I have in my closet, and it's not like it's inappropriate, but everything on me looks short because I have long legs, and I was like, I'm gonna find something a little longer.
So it's at Ashland?
The stadium.
At
And
the
then-
stadium.
What do we wear?
Did you already say no to yours? You weren't coming?
I don't know. I
On
don't
that
remember.
survey I sent out?
I doubt
I don't remember.
you didn't fill out the survey.
I think you said no.
I meant to say yes.
Well, shoot, I'm getting ready to leave the Loudville.
Oh no.
You here tomorrow?
Yeah,
Come tomorrow night, go and change it. I'm pretty sure it says no on here.
probably.
Because I was shocked that you weren't going to.
So what do we wear?
Down.
Your cap and gown.
and then nothing underneath, naked.
Ew.
A grass skirt and a coconut
We're
bra.
not back in the 70s.
Yeah, the sad part is there's people in college that love it.
It just says, and then you eventually design and has like little mountain stickers on it.
What's it on?
For like.
Summer.
What is her job?
She's with me, so
In-
she's pre-op.
Okay.
Summer. Do you need any help out there?
What?
Are you sure?
Well, my goal is to like.
Let me know if you need help with anything.
Business, but I also want to travel to like.
I know, she doesn't do it. That makes me so angry.
I had a mummified piglet born.
I have a picture of it.
Wait, and the rest of the litter was
We're gonna
normal?
get this little truck and go
Ooh,
south and then go west.
Was it like all the way
Up
developed?
north.
and just-
No, it didn't. It doesn't have eyes and its feet weren't fully developed. It's actually in the fridge.
In here?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Sometime in my life.
Yeah.
I wanna see.
She sent me a picture of it.
Oh.
Of what?
Oh. It has no leg. It has no, there's a little tiny.
So,
It
baby
has
back.
Wait, what is
I
it?
should come
It's
here.
so awesome
A
though.
pig
Wow.
mummified.
On some of the.
That's how it came out too.
Like,
It's online, right?
Wow.
You're online, right?
Yeah, the
Oh.
progress list. It,
That's
Okay.
weird.
it gives
It's
me
weird.
an answer
I know.
on that question.
His nose
I
looks
don't
like
a cow. It's not, his nose is like flat And I out. thought my Like, son was
caused-
We've had some of that.
Oh,
Caused
wow.
that to happen.
Yeah, and some of the
That's
other
She's a
foods.
pig woman.
Hey,
And was
Olivia,
it like
Give me the-
first
what would
last or
cause that
one
to happen?
spot, or-
I was wrong.
I don't know if you wanted to. I finished
Mr.
mine.
But
it came out with a check on it. Well, I finished my final.
Oh,
I
you
mean, I
did?
passed. I got 58 out of 65. But my final grade, it says my overall, it says semester 2, and it says I have D. But right now, in my fourth
Was
grade,
that the first one that
it says
you
C.
had?
No, we had them
Did you get it?
before, but it was like really small.
No, I got
that one as well.
Okay.
Really tiny, so had you have like anything to it?
Yeah.
Anything
I don't
to it,
understand why
yeah.
it still
Wow.
says a D in my
That's
semester.
only, that's only just like.
It wasn't a final. There's no other finals on the online, is it?
So
Yeah.
how many of them?
I thought it was a
do you
unit,
have
unit
going on
final
in your
PM.
house
Here, let me show you.
You said you were gonna say
There's a
what?
lot.
There is,
The only
yeah.
final I've left is my
So we have a litter of 6, a litter of 10.
Wow.
She just had 6.
I have all my finals.
That's 22.
I like
Get them all done.
together.
And then
I
we
just wanted
have
to knock them out. I did that.
25
We're not
that
doing
are
that
arranged
next year.
that
I
are
know.
arranged in our big pen. that are-
Whatever you did to fill in your room.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
says C here, but then I click on it. So you don't have to
Oh, you
click
feed
on
them out
it.
if you don't sell them, in other words.
Yeah, and the
Okay.
only thing I'm missing is
So, like,
the
if our
design of
cameras,
it. Like, I can't.
So we do a lot of like breeding stuff.
Uh-huh.
So like
You
if
got
they
the-
don't have the qualities that we would want, they can have breeders.
Here's my answer.
Right.
What class was
I
that?
mean, they can have breeders.
Gotcha.
And then if
Sure.
there's two breeders and we mark down tags that we like to breed. So I'm looking for them and they have the qualities of a breeder, we'll write them down.
Write them down.
And if they're
That's
interested in
definitely not
getting
right.
or then we will send them pictures and see what they prefer.
Uh-huh.
But with boars, I think that we have, this year I was
put a deposit on it because if they don't give that, maybe we have like cash.
No, that's definitely not
Well,
right.
exactly.
That's the thing.
So they have to do it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we make them put down a deposit on it.
Right.
Okay. Thank you.
A B and a C, well, no, that was, what'd you get the first, you got the first
That's
night,
the only
right?
bad thing about doing
What'd you get here?
soccer.
What?
Yeah.
It's still ain't gonna lower after that.
This time we,
Property.
I didn't have it in newborn.
Uh-huh.
And then my second.
Well, you know what, your,
Develop.
first
Yeah.
number is the
Yeah.
It's just B minus. I didn't have anything. B, C, and then. Yeah, I don't know.
That doesn't make too much sense.
No.
Yeah, exactly. Now, what if they put a payment on it and they change their mind? Yeah. I'm trying to think how.
Good luck with you.
Thank you.
When do you leave?
So they
July
change their
13th.
mind and we didn't have time to catch it, so then it's really, this is just.
We would keep it going to,
or
they're gonna resell it or something.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Oh my god, it's so hot in this room. Wait, I will be here tomorrow.
That's right, Monday.
Monday.
Yeah,
So what we do is we
Yeah,
haven't
Monday.
had anyone.
I don't know what to do.
I don't have time to explain them, but I would allow the high school.
I guess if they put their money down, they're fairly serious about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, but we got, I was gonna say her practices. We did have someone that was interested in a guild that did that, which isn't much of a big deal. because
Right.
We can either. We have two practices.
Or feeder.
Or feed, so that. is
I know.
really a big deal. So what we do
Go from this
I
at
just
8:30.
But because there's a little kids know much about and like we don't know what their breeding stuff is.
Right.
I'm literally gonna be getting ready to them like really long this girls. You don't want that on a delivery.
Oh, yeah.
That girl.
That's true.
Or we give them a barrel.
I see.
So
Yep.
what we do, we give them way longer for a barrel because we need to have them stock.
Ah.
And a lot of people don't sell them and we don't know why. And
I don't
that's
wanna
their
break
fault.
it. Understandable. So you want to be protective of the good genetics that you have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what we do is we sell our breeders. We sell our breeders females for $350.
Right.
And then our males, no, it's females are $250 and then males are $250. And then our feeders are $150.
I see.
So what they pay, they think they're gonna get a deal out of it because they can buy this female for, say, for a feeder for $150.
Right.
And that's
I forgot what
$100 less, but
Right.
they're being bad genetics out of it.
I understand. Yep, exactly. So the premium.
It just
is
like
on the
me, like,
genetics.
Yeah.
it just doesn't like I'm not.
It's
It
not gonna be the right stuff.
They're looking for.
Yeah, I think interesting.
Also, for the wire, you just
That's
unplug it and
interesting.
plug back in
I think
once you
good
guys
for you.
use everything.
Do you wanna do that? Do you wanna keep going and?
Well, that's what my dad's gonna be living off of up to he retires in like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah,
So we're just building up to that stable point.
right?
But I'm.
Sweating like a butt off.
What is that?
American Sign Language, becoming a translator.
Ooh, cool.
Oh, I need to get some
Yeah. I tell you that, I think that's amazing because you have to hear something, process it into your hands while you're still listening to something else. Wow, good, I couldn't do it, but good for you.
Let me show. Did I show you a picture of me and my cat now?
Very cool. Good for you.
I'm doing albums.
Dude, I do.
Years now.
Yeah.
What
And
color
I'm
is
just
yours?
white words, but right now I'm in school and I'm working
Say that
on
everything
stuff
shows
like that,
through.
and on a farm.
Right.
Not everything.
Right.
So I'm going to graduate. I'm going to
Like,
see
I-
if like any close to me.
I can't remember who it was. Somebody was saying
Yeah,
that
I know,
everything
I
is
was
like,
like,
seriously.
They're just,
Yeah.
just because like, they're like, they like go so
Because where do
out,
you
like,
make
they don't
Like,
have
why?
any shape at all.
Why did we have to pay $100 hardware on Center Street?
In the cats are legit, like, they like sit on your forehead.
Like, why couldn't they
So
have
I'm
done
saying
like,
now, but I'm
Why can't
gonna
you just look up
I'm
for
gonna
graduation?
ask
A marshmallow.
do.
exactly?
Ours are just black.
And I'm wearing a white dress underneath.
We have to wear a white dress underneath. We're not allowed to wear any
Oh,
other
okay.
colors.
So she,
That's
needs
super.
summer help because.
And then I'm wearing these
they
shoes
go on
on
field
it.
trips and stuff. and
Right.
they need extra hands.
Yeah,
So I was like,
Yeah.
maybe I'll
So,
spice it up a little bit.
I'm gonna be doing that.
Spicy,
sometime,
I think I'm gonna
and
buy
I'm
fake
also
eyelashes
going
from
to
Oxo
do,
this weekend or Friday to get.
and
And go to
also,
Sally's
like dog
and Ashland.
dog
Yeah.
type thing.
Yeah.
I'm just very
I bought a pair of magnetic
Good.
ones that I kind of want to try.
magnetic.
Yeah, with the magnetic eyeliner. Except I feel like
Because like I know how to do it.
Right.
I think it was like 15.
Right.
Oh, that's not
Do
bad.
you have?
But I feel like I look
clients
Asian with
already?
my
Actually,
Not-
eyeliner done.
Not yet, no,
Probably
but
not.
I'm in the process of
My
doing
eyes are
it.
like-
As soon as I start
I feel like
getting
I'm
like,
I don't know, I
yeah,
feel
I'm
like
gonna go ahead and.
Like, see, you
put
could
that
definitely do like
right.
the magnetic eyeliner just because your eyeliner looks so good on you.
They sound nice.
Yeah, good plan.
Couldn't she do like those magnetic eyelashes for eyeliner?
That's the busiest season ever.
I need to still get a dress
I need
for graduation.
On our way to, we go to Route 21, but
summer and spring.
Well, my mom found this-
Yeah.
Because that's when we're
So like me and her went to Worcester
Okay.
yesterday.
Because
She grabbed 3 dresses.
well,
It
we
was
turned
like
out to
83
bring like
bucks,
a middle
but
school
it has 60-day return
Super
policy.
hot.
after
Super
graduation
hot.
in 10 days.
So
So she's literally just
like
sticking the tag in it.
Yeah.
She's sticking the tag in it.
So
and
she's
she's just
trying to bring it for late winter.
That's what I told her to do. I was like,
Right,
you
gotcha.
just get your money back.
Yeah, because
And
once we
then-
get that dress, it starts selling
Exactly.
a lot in the summer.
My
And then
mom found
towards
this
fall, because people buy 'em,
store
like right before Thanksgiving.
How
where everything's like
are they
discounted.
when you usually sell them?
Yeah, like I got mine offline, but I got like one of those dresses that you can wear over and over kind of things. Like I could wear it as like a cute.
This is for
summer
your
dress.
mom. You can give it to her after she leaves. I don't want her to cry.
No crying.
I don't wanna see pictures.
Neither will do I,
Months
because
oldish. Sometimes we sell older ones just because they want older ones.
Yeah.
But usually they're fairly young.
Aw. And
Well, what am I gonna do next year? I don't have anybody to bring me dead baby pigs.
Just let me know. I can make some. I'll start talking with a ferment jug.
Yeah.
formaldehyde.
Yeah.
How much do they usually weigh?
You should talk to, if you like this, you should talk to,
Carson?
Person.
I can't because if my kids have to do it.
Oh, yeah, I guess I did, but you having things at home and it's not looking to work there.
Yeah. I said it earlier. They said, you can't really change. You can't change.
No, they're really weird about that. Like when the lady came last year and talked to the seniors from boards, she couldn't go back to work till Monday.
Oh, seriously?
She wasn't allowed to go back for 2 days.
That's crazy. Mom said that she'll still bring you shipments of stuff once I'm gone.
Oh,
So
wow. I'll put it on my-
take out your eyeballs.
Oh, yeah, I'll do it.
Darn it.
Why do you want
You
to
got
pass
another
this
one.
on
Do
my
the next one.
pencil?
Do the cat. Don't go.
Can we like end this thing?
I'll probably stay here.
I would.
I swear to God, if we get 200 questions because they're all sitting right there, they've gotten.
I will be
yelled at
so
twice.
mad.
Actually, 3 times. The third time she just threw laundry at them. And told them to
Fold it.
understand why Faith and like.
Because they're paperwork, like they're filling out
But
paperwork.
Faith isn't doing paperwork.
She finished paperwork all that she could because she's waiting on finishing the dogs and she's gonna finish out the
Well, she's doing her
rabies.
homework, which is actually better. It's productive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's not like irrelevant.
Exactly.
All of them that she's sitting there, like Maddie. Oh, they're all gone now. Wow, imagine that. Where I'm trying to call
Only because they got yelled at.
Oh, that's
Except
because they got
Maddie's
told
still
to
there.
move. Look at that. Now they're finally doing what Miss Lighting told them to.
No, I yelled at them.
Oh, good
You
job.
did?
Thank
Good
you.
job, Casey.
Because I swear to God, if I get 200 points, I literally watch her phone and I say, get the hell out of here right now.
Dude, I will be so mad if on Monday we have 200 questions.
We'll talk, clean something.
Talk like you're doing it.
You can clean and talk at the same
Her
time.
boyfriend's here.
Like, I ain't having 100 freaking question quiz. Alright, everybody else don't.
Who has-
Okay.
Wait, who has 100 question quiz?
Our final on Monday, if we piss her off at all this week, it's either gonna be 100 or 200 questions, and it's at 20 right now.
It's gonna be 100 because all those people that were sitting over there.
Cat, do you want 2 hot?
She good?
Zara, do you want 2 hot for the cat?
No.
3 out will be worth.
You can take the blanket with you, Justice, or the towel.
Look how straight it is. I think it's easier for these.
Yeah, gave her a fade from you.
I'm the only one I can shave this good in this class. Ew, did you win didn't you win something for the senior superlatives? What'd you get?
Most likely to move away.
Well, guess what? Did you get anything?
No one. Everybody
Faith got
forgets
the
about
most
me.
gold.
No, I swear to God, everybody forgets about me. I walked
Look
into
how
the.
straight.
I'm surprised I even got that one.
It's true.
Beauty.
It is, but I'm
I
still surprised
know,
that I still
right?
even got on the list.
I'm just glad anything that Baker didn't get on there at all. Sorry, I just still don't like her.
It's alright.
Thank you.
I was kind of pressed that Carly and Tim got the most EHAW. I was like, she's a wannabe.
Yeah.
She doesn't have any animals other than 2 wiener dogs
She even works
and
on a
some
farm.
fish. She works at Santera with her mama.
Oh my God, Santera.
Oh my god, so EHAW.
Figured it out.
So annoying.
I moved your thing. Yeah, I can move this. You know how I have these little things?
Yeah, you see
know
those
how
little
I figured
screwy
that
things
out?
at the bottom?
How? My job, I didn't never move.
You can like
I
just
started
turn these little
doing
things.
it at the beginning of the year.
Probably. Untwist that thing and it'll move.
You got it.
I mean, it kind of makes sense they move. They have. Just choked. They have the little thingies on them. This is so crazy. This is our last Thursday, our last Wednesday, last Friday.
This is your last Thursday, yep, your last Friday.
It's pretty much like our last week. Well, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Next week is finals.
I'm not even here.
They have regular day on Monday.
Yeah.
But they have finals and tests on Monday, but then Tuesday and Wednesday are just tests.
And that's for the.
Is that just for the academic class?
Yeah.
My finals Monday. And as of right now, it's only 20 questions unless they can be.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I got this work. And how about your regular school?
Yeah, I noticed, right? They literally all walked over here. Yeah, they all started moving.
I think people are scared of me.
Neither am I. If you go like this, then I'm obviously gonna flinch.
Casey's scared of me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I may or may not have taken Casey down.
She literally tackled me.
She was in between me and my food. That's a bad place to be.
I was
It's like being between an animal.
I was at her door. Pretend this is me. Mrs. Laddie goes, oh god, that's good.
That's so funny. And did you have a popcorn in your hand or something?
I don't know what I have in
It's
my
food in
hand.
your hand.
I was
Hey.
eating food. It was in my mouth.
Self-defense. I know, Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga's on the table. This is a cat. And her name's Lady Gaga, and we named all of her kittens like after her songs. So we have Paparazzi, Poker, Glory, and Alejandro.
What do you want me to write for her?
Theme of Lady Gaga comes
I don't know. I just need to pick a
With
theme
three
for
on?
her kittens, and I was like, I just need to And I was just like, I'm gonna call her Lady Gaga, and I'll see her.
Oh, you have 4 on?
It's fine.
Is that okay? Do you want me to get you 3 on?
Oh, okay. How do you? I cannot comprehend talking and having a song in my ear. I'll be like,
I'd start singing the song and incorporate
Lady
words that I'm
Gaga
trying to say.
Ooh, that's a
only
little
Lady
bit.
Gaga songs.
What?
Come to you if you say.
No.
She does, but only so far because God forbid
that
you
one's white.
reach down and swoop her up, you know?
I had to wear mine for like
Yeah.
6 weeks.
You have to sneak up.
I think it's annoying.
I hated it.
My stomach hurts. I still have not eaten too much.
I've broken both my arms and I've never had a cast.
I'll be back.
Oh, I'm tired, huh?
I don't even know what's going on with mine because mine has there's a fracture here.
Is it like a hairline fracture?
Yeah. And then they wanted to do an
Yeah,
MRI
lay in
because when
bed,
it
I'm
first
gonna-
happened, like the
I mean,
next
it's kinda
day,
hot maybe.
my
for-
hand was completely like blue and numb, and I couldn't
She's gonna
feel
need
it.
another
Like, at all.
trim.
And like there was
I
like
know.
really
Just
bad
a hot
situation. So they did some nerve damage, but now I can feel it. So I told them I don't want to take an MRI, and I told them I'm just gonna keep this on and take it off whenever
Oh,
I
I
want.
bet they are.
Like, I broke.
And,
Like it doesn't look bad, but see where
What's
it's like
that
it's like
Yeah, it's
What's
swollen.
that
weird
about?
right here.
Yeah, like I
Show
broke
the
both
dog's
of them. I
faces
think
like
that's why my
a
arms are
dog.
like so weird right here.
We have
But I
a
broke this
medium
one like
face
probably
girl,
right
and we
here,
have a short,
and
flat
I was in one of
Oh,
those
gosh.
because
Yeah, her
I
face
had
is a bit more.
road rash all over my arms, so they couldn't put a cast on.
3 Yorkies.
But like my entire body was covered in road rash. Like I sawed off half my butt cheek. It was awful.
Husky.
Oh, a husky. Oh,
And at
wow.
my dad's, we have 3 mutts and a Labrador Retriever, I think is what they're
Still
called.
puppies, I
Golden
yeah.
Retriever and Labrador.
Oh,
You still
this
have
one
those?
is missing?
Yes, the people that wanted them dropped out.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Can you find me a pack of photos for us?
I
Thank you.
I'm just ready to graduate. It's weird because I graduate and then I come back here and take my finals.
I know, and then you graduate again.
Yeah.
There you
It's
go.
weird to me.
Like this week, I have the final on Monday. Tuesday, I have to take my dog in the vet to get her little tumor thingy removed. Then I have to pick her up again. And then Wednesday, I have an orientation for college. Thursday, I have both of the graduation practices. And then Friday, I graduate from here. Saturday is my off day, and then Sunday, I graduate from Mapleton.
Wow.
So like it's And plus, I have to work on top of all of those.
It's
too.
just gonna be so weird, like graduating this weekend and then coming back here and just being like, oh yeah, I'm still in school, don't worry about it.
Just be like, I'm just here to take tests.
All done at your regular schools, or do you have to take finals and stuff there?
No.
Finals in.
So only kids that do half days, like we can do half days between your schools. So you can do academics at your school and come here for lab.
Oh, I see.
So kids that do that option, they'll have to do that.
They'll have to do that.
See, like, I'm completely here. So I don't have to do anything at our home school.
I'm half online, half here, so I just do my
Wait, when
finals
are we
online.
graduating from here?
28
28.
next Friday. I believe that's a Friday.
The whole graduation things are like so weird because like everything's just like so like,
Yeah, it's Friday.
especially for you, like it's just like bam.
I know,
Alright.
like I have one day off, but then I also like I work Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. So, which I mean, it's really not that bad because I only clean like 5 stalls, but still, it takes a little bit to
Oh yeah,
do.
you work on the
Horse farm, yeah.
I miss
Can we
working on
change
the
her
farm.
name now?
Why?
Is it too late?
Why? What do you want to call her now?
Fluff.
Just cute
Everybody
nickname.
calls her Fluffy. Oh, she doesn't like that now.
I call her a gremlin
She is a gremlin.
or a little Furby.
She don't like that one either. She's offended that you would call her, what is it, an 80s toy?
Yeah.
It's old.
Those things are so scary.
I miss
We
them.
had one that,
What were those things called? Like Mugwais or something like
No, they
that?
were called Furbies.
Oh, they were Furbies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
My
well,
mom still has the one that she grew up with in her basement.
Oh my God.
It's ugly.
Yeah, we
Oh,
had
that's
one,
scary.
and it was a stupid pinkish purple one. And they could never figure out what was wrong with it. Put so many different batteries in it, but it always sounded really demonic when it spoke.
They are demons. Come on.
Mm-hmm. They're creepy.
What's it supposed to
They
be?
are.
Yeah, it was just a sinister toy, and like, so they just decided that they wouldn't put batteries in it, and we didn't have a problem.
Didn't have a problem after that. Oh, we're abandoned.
She's in her teenage phase.
Yeah. she's
That's
very-
Is this the Pomeranian space?
Nope, this is the cat space.
Got it. I got this is the okay.
Yeah. Oh, poor girl.
You'll see on my thing next month on the 3rd is Clay's kitten's birthday. Marcus and Lucas were kittens from one of our cat
Oh,
Clay,
really?
and they were so cute. They looked like Siamese cats, but gray, like dark gray on where the black would be, and then lighter gray everywhere else. And they were so
Really?
cute and pretty, but they got Julie let her cousin be and it's like, oh, they'll be spoiled and they'll be so loved. And they came back to us with mange, severe cough, and they died 2 days later.
Really?
Yeah. They were such sweet little boys too. I love them so much. They were little lovers. And like the worst part is she didn't even bother to tell us that she brought them back. She dropped them off and we just found them.
Oh.
We got a screamer, Polly the pug.
Right? Is Claire about the screamer?
I think so.
Oh, God.
Who was the
She's trying to
screamer?
let us know. Something's wrong. Oh, gosh. So what are you doing this summer? You're the
It's
only
the
one.
pug.
Oh, am I
The
doing
pug
this
is the
summer?
screamer.
Yeah.
I have no idea because I'm undecided on what to do after high school.
Are you telling her to shut up?
Yeah, I want to do a doggy
It is
daycare,
pretty
but I
pug.
have to finish or figure out what I have to do for like the business degree and stuff like that to be able
Yeah.
to start it.
Yeah.
But once I figure that out, I'll probably just. I don't know. I don't know.
Have you worked at one? Or,
A doggy daycare?
Yeah.
No.
so maybe do that just to make sure you.
Yeah, well, I had like. I used to watch dogs like all the time, like last summer,
Yeah.
and I used to like love doing it because I used to do it all the time, like for everybody when they went on vacations.
Right?
So that's why I've always kind of wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's gonna be 88 tomorrow
Okay,
and
so
88 on Sunday.
for graduation from here, what time do we need to be here?
That or
9:30, I believe.
Yeah,
because the ceremony starts at 10.
Because it's crying.
Yeah, that's And for our graduation here, it's gonna be 79.
It's supposed to rain Saturday.
Yeah.
9:30.
Oh, this Saturday, no. But it's gonna be hot.
Yeah.
Luckily, I'll be.
Or AM.
Damn.
Okay, so
We're
the
gonna
time on
have
here
the
is
ceremony
fine.
at 10 p.m. What, Clara?
Okay. It's really okay.
Are you feeling sympathy?
Yeah, she's trying to tell us there's something wrong.
No, she sounds more angry. Shut up. You're annoying.
Dude, it's hotter here than it is in Tennessee right now.
Oh my gosh.
It's only 75 there, and it's 81 here.
It's probably beautiful there.
Oh, I
unless
know.
it's maybe-
Welcome to Ohio, the most bipolar state you will ever
48.
come across.
I don't know why it's got hot like really all of a sudden.
They're
It's horrible,
humid by like 3
Ohio.
more percent.
No, that's why I love winter.
They're 48, we're 45%
We're
humid.
gonna get snow next week. Watch it. Watch it happen. It's like, hey, I'm not done with the snow.
I hope.
Because we were it was cold like just a few days ago, you know?
I know. Wait, it's
Well, to
why I
us it
bring
was
my coat
cold.
with me every day. It's because we live in Ohio, and Ohio is really bipolar on its weather. And it's like, okay, we're hot today. Tomorrow we're getting snow.
It's called Four Seasons, I guess.
We
Why?
get the
You don't
Four
think you don't
Seasons.
think it was well,
We
you're
get
right.
the Four
You thought it was
Seasons
still
year
too
round.
hot, right?
Yeah, it was still too hot because our house is at 81 degrees.
Well, because we have that trouble with our, I wonder if they fixed the app yet, or if I'm gonna have to go on the computer every single time to do anything.
The little bye-bye.
Oh, little girl, you're gonna miss your friends all summer.
She'll make new ones.
Too.
Yeah. She'll make new ones.
She will.
Ooh, you should take her to, I don't know, you don't live in Ashland, do you?
No.
Well, here in Ashland at Brookside, we have a doggy park.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I think she would
it's
be-
Brookside West.
Like, if there were big dogs there, they would squish her.
Oh, no, they have a, thing for
small
big
dog.
dogs and small dogs, but none of the small dogs go in the small dog section,
Yeah,
because they always go in the big dog section.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, all the big dogs and the small dogs play together.
We're almost ready for you. It's gonna have
Like,
the
all the regulars just love, everybody knows everybody, and they're always very cautious whenever new people come.
Yeah.
But they're also super welcoming, and they're like, oh yeah, yeah, our dogs are all fine. And if they don't think their dog is fine, they usually just leave.
Do you bring your Yorkie set?
Oh, she's gone there once, and she was terrified of everything and everyone, except for even the little wiener dog, the old wiener dog who. That lady loved her wiener dog and was so excited to have new friends with her wiener dog.
I want a wiener dog.
And there was the Jack Russell Terrier and some other dog, and they were just playing around, having fun. They were just Dixie tried to play ball with them, but they just ran her over.
Oh my gosh, and that's just gently.
She got ran over about 3 times because she's not used to it. It's so weird because she plays with Ivy, the husky.
Look at that giant CL.
I know.
I'll have to ask if that.
That's exactly what that is. Can you actually can I have that?
Sure.
Yep.
Look at that little thing.
Look at the giant Crepusculium. You see how big that is?
Holy cow.
That yellow thing?
Yeah, I was supposed to
That's
ask you. Oh my gosh.
What that thing was?
I was like, is
Yeah.
that looks like not normal. I was about to
Not
say.
normal.
I like saw it on there, but I didn't really pay attention. So, oh, look, I gave away everything I could.
Why was the Corpus Luteum so big?
Hello. How did I manage to do that?
Everything you needed.
I gave away every possible thing.
Do you want me to ask her?
No, I can use these. I'll just figure it out.
Hold on, there might be things in here.
Spare? Yeah.
Oh, these are the things you needed, right?
But
They need to
they
be.
have to be
No, not
sterile, so that's okay.
I mean, I can open up another
I
pack.
figured it out. These work actually, so.
She's like, that's my new thing now.
I stole these and you need these.
But
No,
that's
oh,
okay.
look, they're compact.
I said, oh, I figured it out. It's okay. We can always use an Alice Forsyth when we.
You want me to put these in
cold syrup for you? Let me see if the red ribs. Yep, we can use these.
Are you sure?
Yep, it's fine. It's a few sutures and we're
Do you
good.
have scissors?
Yeah,
I do. I have everything else, but
That's why I was like, I'm holding her needle holder. She needs these.
I don't know how I gave you all. Oh wait, I have this. I can use these too. I missed that, but that's okay. I'm good. I've got them all.
She's a belly starting to hurt
I got
again.
'em all.
Is this my coffee?
I'm just gonna set these off to the side over here.
Oh, you know what? There was one that kept springing and springing and springing, and I just threw it in
We're
the
just getting
garbage.
pushed
Oh, okay.
around
You're fine.
everywhere.
That's okay.
Yes.
So you
He
will
gently
miss
moved me.
something out of here.
Us two.
Nah, Connor is a gentle giant. But he's like afraid to be mean.
So it's like,
So see the little yellow thing right there? That's a corpus luteum.
why is it so big?
Because she was pregnant and then she was still nursing kittens, so it's just, it's starting to shrink. It would have been even bigger than that. But all the little yellow, all the little clear things on there, like you can see like the clear dots here, those are all follicles that will develop and then go away.
Yes,
Because they
you-
never
I
reach
remember you talking
full
about that.
size. So that's what we're talking about when we talk about like,
So their uterus just ends with, like, obviously oviducts, but like they just go into a
That does sound
like a
yeah, so cows is more like coiled.
yeah.
Or-
their uterine horns
because-
are really long.
Yeah, and these guys are litter bearing animals, so that's why they have really
Yeah.
long uterine horns, but cows are not. And so
But
that's
they
why their
shorter.
uterine horns are shorter.
So what does the end? So which one's the end?
Right here's the end. This was the uterine body down here.
Good for her.
And this is the, these are the ovaries right here.
Oh, it's fine.
So,
I was like, cause like
Oh, how
in rats
fun.
and stuff, they have like the
That's
little
awesome.
weird string-looking
Mhm.
things, those oviducts
Awesome.
and ovaries and uterine horns. And
yeah, there are.
I know a bunch of anatomy now.
Let's tell Sam what a corpus luteum is.
Does anybody remember what the corpus luteum is? Or what it does? Right, so right there is an like an oviduct right there.
Oh yeah.
She walks really well.
The corpus luteum
You're just like Sailor.
literally translates to yellow body. That's exactly what it
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Yellow color. Did you see it? Can you see it over there?
She runs so cute.
I bring this over to you. So this is the ovary here. And that yellow thing on there is corpus luteum.
Oh, yeah.
So this one's shrinking a little bit more, but that's kind of a white, it's like white looking out the corpus
You
luteum.
can't hear me.
And all the
Hear
little
you in the
clear
chat
looking things are follicles that are starting to develop.
I know.
The corpus luteum develops after ovulation. And the follicle bursts, the egg release, the corpus luteum develops in its place.
Yeah,
And the
my
corpus
cousin's
luteum
boyfriend
releases
is
progesterone,
allergic,
which
so I
is
need
the
to go out and
hormone
do
needed to
things.
sustain pregnancy.
And that is what
Women
you are.
that are having problems maintaining pregnancy, they'll put them on progesterone to help keep the
I'm gonna tell you, if you said that
save, like, the
hypoallergenic.
fetus if they're not making enough. So that is what corpus luteum does. It keeps the baby, and so that's actually how the morning after pill works. Is they give it, it's got a product called prostaglandin in it that kills the corpus luteum and causes the.
It's so weird that they bark at each other, so neither one can hear the other.
Because we know a lot about hormones and how they work, we can control a lot of things in dogs, cats, people.
Hey, look, your white string's now red.
I know. So how, does she have the kittens here?
No.
No. So
Her
we don't.
kittens are like
Her kittens are pretty big.
Oh,
Yeah,
are they?
That's why I think they were shrinking. Her
Yeah.
corpus luteums were shrinking, and she was starting to get some follicular development.
Ah,
She was getting ready to come back and eat.
they were still nursing. Isn't that like wait like they should have stopped nursing a little bit ago?
No, they're about the time to be weaned.
she has a little bit of, her memory tissue is still pretty kind of bigger. Usually if I cut into it, a bunch of milk comes out, if it's gonna,
Oh, Miss Heidi.
Please don't leave without making sure your group knows exactly
What time is it?
going on.
Wait, it's the time to leave.
what time is it?
Yes.
Oh, it's almost.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Man, we haven't even
gonna
started
ask,
doing it.
so I put my name down for Remy,
I guess.
but if I cannot
We're
actually,
moving so wrong.
is it okay? Like if I just remove my name, so I gotta ask because I'm moving with my boyfriend.
Yeah.
And everything's
It's
doing
been
it.
fun knowing you, Dr.
Oh, it's been awesome to know you two can take everything, Maddie, okay?
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in.
If you're fine, I'll get lunch and you go to you.
All right.
I thought so, but I'm pretty sure that we will. You're good.
All right. Oh, I shouldn't have done I told her to save the best for last, but I
Brought my
should have
coffee.
done it so you guys could see.
It's all right.
Oh, I can't give it a tattoo now.
Yes, you can. You want? Come. I'm ready.
Run, let's
Do you have a minute? Do you have a second?
Yeah, I guess I gotta go to work and we eat. So
Okay. I'll take that right on my hands. I'm just gonna move this, and you're gonna do it because I brought.
You just chilling in here, Hannah?
Hannah.
Okay. I need to instruct you.
Okay, I could. It's your.
Ready?
Yep.
I needed the rubbish.
Oh, little harder because it's duller. That's perfect.
DUI.
I wish we would have
That's
spelled
why
it like
he's
that.
named like that. Dewey? DUI.
I wish that's how we would have spelled
That's
it.
where this cat came from.
Yep.
Did you hear about that?
Yeah. It's on the national news.
Yeah, it was this cat. Yeah. Everyone was calling us, telling it was a black cat.
I was in North Carolina when that happened.
I was crazy. Is this cat ready to go? I almost hit my car, dude.
You almost hit your car?
I almost hit everybody's car.
Oh.
He's got prolapse. His intestines come out of his butthole.
Is this cat good to go, Doctor?
It came from a drunk driver literally brought him here. We were having a mock crash.
Supposed to take it
And then he was supposed to take it to,
I thought it wasn't.
what is that place, Meadowbrook? Spring Meadow?
Yeah.
But then he pulled in here drunk as heck and all the cops were already here.
He had like a bottle.
Because it was a mock crash. And he had like bottle of moonshine and open bottles everywhere, and he just like was acting like an eagle. There's a video of him acting like an eagle.
Yeah, and then he was acting like a karate person.
Yeah, he got arrested. He's got like 6 counts of stuff. It's like causing something panic or something like
Can you take
that.
this out, please?
Hey, Will, can you reach behind you and grab another surgery pack for me, please?
Yeah, it was a bunch of them.
Do you need the microwave, Miss White?
Eventually, that's
Okay, I was
fine.
gonna say, because Jay was gonna be like,
Do you need anything else?
Gloves for her, a drape.
You know what? You should have told me not to do this last because now everybody has to leave, and I'm sorry about
All
that.
right, they can watch it on the internet.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, before I leave, is everybody in here good?
Yes.
All right. See y'all. See you, Dr. Zara. Have a great summer break.
Good luck, okay? Good luck with everything.
Yeah.
Do it 2 out, 3 out. You need what you want.
How are you?
You want a 2 out or 3 out?
Or something else.
Actually, let's see, it said to use,
I have PDS.
okay, let's use,
I have Proline.
do you have, it said to actually, do you have little Proline, like, or,
I have 3 out Proline. Oh, that's good.
let's use,
I have 5 out Proline. I have.
let's use,
I have really tiny. Look at that. That's 5 out.
oh my gosh, now we can use 2 out PDS.
I have 3 out PDS too. You want something smaller?
Yeah, let's do 3 out PDS. That should be perfect. And then I might need to have another,
Also, whoever's gonna be in here, like, until the end of the surgery, just press end stream.
I might need to
Like,
have one that.
Yeah.
Well,
How many are
no,
on with us,
if I
one?
might run out of this. is what
Okay, that's fine. I got more.
Okay, cool.
We're about to see some crazy stuff going on.
Alrighty.
I have this when you guys are ready.
Guard dog.
Something for her.
Thank you.
This one.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have all kinds of Proline down here. The fighting. I have 5 out Betazorb.
Vetasor. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It just says braided fast absorbable suture.
Ah, this is one of those ones. Were any of you guys here when I did that gastroplasty on that poodle? Jay had to hold the. I might need an assistant.
Okay.
So somebody might need to scrub in.
Yes.
I don't mind.
All right. Okay. So poor Dewey. What do we like? What a story.
At least his butt was still in this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's a nice cat, right? I mean,
Yes, he's super friendly.
super nice.
For all of everything he's been through, he's been very, very nice.
And he doesn't look all like scrawny. It looks like he's
He had gained almost a pound, but then he lost some this week. I think just with his butt and
in his butt and
everything.
everything. All right. Ready? So, do you guys remember what a Pepsi means? Anybody? So, like, gastropexy is when we're going to attach the stomach. Pexy means attach together. So, with a gastropexy, we attach the stomach to the side of the body so that it doesn't twist and turn. And actually, I was standing on that side because you attach the stomach anatomically to the right side. But the colon, this is how the colon goes.
I'm gonna
If you look
squeeze
at
through.
somebody, it looks like a 7, okay? That's the ascending colon, the transverse colon, and then the descending colon. So it's more on the left-hand side. So we're gonna colopexy. We're gonna attach the colon to the body wall so that it doesn't squirt out his butthole every day. And then, so it's Polo Pepsi, so we're gonna attach that and hopefully that'll. All right. Did you guys miss enough of the first part of it? Anybody want to repeat on anything? You got it?
We're good.
You good?
He's like, I just want to see it.
I know. Say it hundreds of times.
What?
All moms just repeat themselves endlessly because they figure nobody's listening. So they just keep on saying it. Maybe some of it sticks. All right. This makes you think of
It's hot in here quick.
what was that movie with that weird funny ghost thing that was in that haunted that the whole movie. Okay. All right.
Oh, I know what
need.
movie you're talking about.
Yeah, what movie was that?
Addams Family?
Nope.
What did you talk
Wait, what are you asking?
There was a movie with a song in it where they were all, like,
Beetlejuice.
floating. What is it?
Beetlejuice.
Thank you. Yes, I knew somebody.
I
would do
just
that.
saw.
Yeah.
Kelly was saying something about it earlier.
Beetlejuice.
Remember what the trend on TikTok?
I forget how long it's been.
Yes. Okay. All
You
right.
go to school and you just can do whatever you want.
Have you seen that? Can you shut this whole thing? There we go. All right. Perfect. All righty.
You watch one percent.
All right. So there's his pelvis. So I know I can't go that far. So I'm going to kind of go right here. I'm going to fish everything out. See what happens. Bless you. Bless you. I feel some poop. Poop right there.
Do you guys have Lady Gaga's
There, so-
paperwork? Do you guys have Lady Gaga's paperwork?
I gave it to you.
Yeah, somebody took it from us and now we can find it.
Alrighty. All right, perfect example of what we keep talking about. Also, are you gonna write this for me?
Yeah.
So just say, caudal midline incision through, what do we keep saying? What do we incised in through? You see this white thing right here? It's called the linea alba, and it's where the abdominal muscles connect together.
You said caudal midline incision.
Caudal midline incision.
Okay,
on-
I accidentally said midlinea.
Well, caudal midline through linea, so. Alright, so. Linea. There's less bleeding that way.
Okay. Through linea.
Through linea. Anxious to see what he looks like inside here. He's got a syringe case and everything else up there. Poor guy. I know, right? This would be a really big anatomy lesson because.
Yay, I could use some of that.
Yeah. Alrighty.
This is mine. It's yours.
Do you want to hear?
I'm just, I want to see it too,
Okay.
because I've never seen this, so.
I've never done it, so everybody say your prayer for me. Okay.
I'm curious to see what his colon looks like on the inside.
That's what I was just saying, because I said it's had everything in it, so, all right.
Do you
Easy.
scared
What's
doing
this one?
surgeries you've
What's
never
this
done
guy?
before?
What is it?
Gallbladder?
not gallbladder. Gallbladder's in the liver up
Oh,
here,
okay.
but it is a bladder. It says pea bladder.
You
Okay.
got no pee in there.
Yep. So these, we'll just show you everything. This big 70-foot long thing. Oh, what's that?
Liver, kidney.
Nope,
No.
spleen, but it looks like the
Spleen.
liver. Good guess. The liver's up further where we can't really see. It's up here.
Oh.
What?
None.
Oh,
Go ahead.
okay. So I'm just gonna move all the guts out of the way so I can see better. And this giant thing right here is his colon. And actually, he's got quite solid poo in
Which
there.
is weird because I have him on DSS.
Yeah,
Maybe that's why he's not been pooping well.
maybe, right? It's kind of, I might, it's not like it's rock hard, you know? But I'm wondering if I should try to milk some of it out.
I would.
Okay.
We had a cat that came in the vet clinic I worked at, and they put it down because it wasn't like
Yes.
they put it down because it was not pooping at all. And when they pulled it out, it was like a size of poop, like this
Yes.
big,
I mean,
rock
there-
hard stuff.
Some
in there.
cats have tremendous.
It was
trouble
really
pooping.
old though, so.
Here, I want, this is the end, this is the beginning of, okay, so here's the colon. It's laying like this, like a question mark, right? This little teeny part is the ascending colon, going up, transverse, going across, and descending colon. Now, this part thingy right here, that is where the small intestine turns into the colon. This is called the cecum. Okay, in the people, it's called the appendix. And when this little thing gets all infected, that's when you have to chop it off because it's appendicitis. So,
And in horses and rabbits, it's huge because they actually use their cecum
that's
to,
right.
their hind gut fermenters is what they call them.
that's so weird. You can see everything.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna try, you can undo his legs if you need to, because I might need to, I'm gonna try to squeeze the poop out so that,
Watch out, splash zone.
I don't think it's gonna be splashed.
Oh,
I think
who
it's gonna
knows?
be-
He walks out.
Oh my gosh.
Do you want some lube or something in there?
Well, actually, it's like right out at the end. I think I just compacted it all. Do you want to put a glove on and stick your finger in there?
I mean, not really, but
It's not the first time she's done it, so.
We're doing that all week long.
Yeah. So, but his colon actually looks like it's, I'm gonna put these guts back in because
I'm
it,
not a fan of this.
Oh, I just don't want to smell poop.
oh,
Got it.
okay. See how much bigger the colon is than the small intestines?
Okay, but I think this is gonna be a really stupid question for me to ask.
Never, no question.
When you take all the guts out like that and then just put them back in, do they just
I
fall
can
in
hold
their
it right here.
natural
They
spot?
just fall in their natural spot.
That was my
Yeah.
question, Casey.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about that, like how, because you can't just put them back in there all perfect, nice and neat. They just rearrange them.
It's like if it gets twisted.
It's not picking me up very well.
Sorry, I'm pinching it. It's
There, it's coming. It is kind of hard.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
No wonder he's been prolapsing.
yes. He's pooping clay.
I've got him on DSS. I don't know what else to put him on. And wet food only.
Wet food only. Well,
Is that all of it or is there more?
there, I think that's all of it, except for this little tiny bit that's, I can't, I feel your finger. Feel my finger?
Yeah. I'm holding hands through the color.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
All right, that's good. Yep, that's good.
Alright, so maybe we'll put this in a trash can, not in here.
Pew, pew, all right, okay, can put that back. All right, so,
I was only giving him DSS once a day, so I could increase it to twice a day?
well, that was fairly soft poop.
Yeah.
He probably has a bit of a motility problem too. So is he
Not
still
a
on the
poop
Miralax?
No.
Because Miralax
I have him on
does,
Catlax.
okay, so Catlax will soften, but I would put him back on like an eighth or a quarter of a teaspoon of Miralax, because
Okay.
Miralax has a propelling property to it.
Okay.
And if that's not enough, then we put him on Cisapride,
Okay.
okay, because that actually will squeeze his,
Okay.
so, but Miralax might do it.
Okay.
Keep his poop soft and everything when he heals and all that. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to pull his colon in as much as possible, and I'm gonna create a wound on the colon, and then I'm gonna create a wound on the side of his muscle here, and then I'm gonna stitch them together so that they stick to each other and heal to each other. Okay, so what I'm gonna need is a volunteer who can hold something still for a long period of time.
Do I get to wear gloves?
Yes. Well, we should probably try to, I love that you want to help, but I should probably let one of my students do it, if you don't mind.
I don't know. Do one of the seniors want to do it? There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Glove up. Remember to be sterile about it.
Yes. Touch nothing. And let's see, what else can I show you here? Okay.
Open these up like this, and then you're gonna take
That's about all that's down at this end of the
Take your hand
abdomen,
in.
but there's
like this.
70 feet of small intestine.
Yeah.
7
Go ahead, you have big nails on.
I have
You
like
took it all apart?
barely any.
No, you're gonna poke through the end of the glove.
There's seniors out here.
Hey, does anybody want to come help Dr. Zaro? I don't have fake nails on.
So that's the reason you shouldn't have fake nails in the vet industry.
I'm getting rid of mine this week.
Okay, so you're gonna come in.
Oh, Casey didn't want to do it?
She has fake
Her
nails.
fake nails are poked, they're so long, they're gonna poke through the end of the glove.
Like mine
Are you gonna do it?
I'm cutting mine right now.
I don't know what I'm doing, but sure.
All right.
You're gonna hold it, you're gonna hold it
Put
for
gloves
it.
on.
Come on, get gloved in.
Gloved in.
So,
We're gonna hold
this is your
the.
right hand, so you wanna come in like this. Put your hand like this and come up in and then find your fingers. You can grab this right here, because that's gonna be inside. Yep, so go like this.
Yeah,
Put your hand up in and pull that over. And then you can kind of wiggle your hands into the fingers. Pull on this. It's supposed to be tight. Good, all right, stop there, stop, okay? And we'll fix it with the other glove. So this one, you're gonna stick the sterile hand down in like this, like into where the fingers are. Yep, like that, good. Yep, and kind of hold it up like this. Good, and now stick that hand down in there. Yep, that way, yep, same thing as before. You can kind of use that to pull it down over. Does that make sense?
You guys might be able to see better standing on this side if anybody wants to come over, because all the action is going to happen over here.
Yep. Yep, that's right. Yep, and then pull that down. Good.
What?
That's all right. So now you can do this. You can touch your gloves. If you need to get your fingers in, you can pull it down. Now you can go stand on the other side of her, and you're gonna hold it.
I can just someone to like.
So you now can touch all of the things because you are sterile.
Right.
Look at you, Summer.
Yeah.
That's my girlfriend.
Okay. So here's the thing. This, I have one Alice tissue forceps, which is made to, so hold on to that, okay? And don't pull, but gotta keep it right there. And then there was only one of those, but I don't want to traumatize the tissue by squishing it with a hemostat or something. So I'm putting on this
Stay suture.
Stay suture, which can also serve as something you can, oh, I had it right here, and I love it. Okay. So that's on there pretty good, and then you can use that as well. So she's gonna keep this up for me, so that I can see what I'm doing when I go to make this wound in the abdominal wall.
You said you're sewing the colon to that?
The colon.
Is
So
the
this
colon supposed to be attached to something?
It
Like,
is not. It usually just
Sits
lays
there?
in its natural place, like looking like a 7. But for whatever reason, this cat keeps inverting. Like what's pooping out is that this tucks inside and like starts to turn inside out, and that's what hangs out.
oh,
like when, you know,
so
like
it kind of
when-
like blocks it instead of him pooping the poop out. He's pooping.
He's pooping his
Colon out.
colon out. Right, exactly.
Okay.
It's like when you take your socks off and they go inside out or
Yeah.
whatever.
So putting it.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the colon this way as far as I can and not trap the bladder in where it's not supposed to be. And then I'm gonna kind of, you know, do what I talked about, was to make a little wound. And they say to make the wound on the amesenteric border. Now, again, trust me, I've never done this, so I read about it. So this is the mesentery, okay? A means against or opposite or whatever. So the A mesenteric border of the colon, which would be this side over here, okay? So I'm gonna flatten it out sort of this way.
So this will keep him from like bunching it up, kind of.
We are praying that it does, because this is the most aggressive thing that we can do. Now, what I just don't want to do at all, what I really don't want to do is like puncture through the colon and get poop all in my surgery, because then he's going to be septic. So I have to be so careful about this incision, and just I want it to bleed, so that's good. And let's see if it went. Okay, so this looks good, right? Because I didn't go all the way through. And I got to do a little more because it's supposed to be 3 to 5 centimeters long. So I'm barely touching it. It's kind of fragile tissue.
This is crazy.
Do you guys think that's about 3 centimeters?
Yeah.
Kind of. Okay. So what that's done is it has gone through the muscular layer, but not into the lumen of the colon. Okay. All right. So that is weird, isn't it? Okay. Now I have to kind of do the same thing over here. So let me have you pull just like, I'm sorry, because it's just, I got to direct it like where I want this to go. So the bladder is like in the way. Let's see, where does the bladder go? Okay, the colon's going below the bladder, so the bladder has to go here. So, all right, so I'm going to make my thing here. Can you guys see? Okay, so I cut through the muscle of the abdominal wall, and no, you're fine, as long as you guys can all see, because I want to. So now when I put the two bloody edges together, they should heal together, right? All right, so back over here, and this is an absorbable suture. But it's kind of a plasticky thing, so it takes a long while to absorb because we really want this to heal well for him, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bite up here, and I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to try not to poke into the colon because we already decided that was a bad idea, right? So I'm just going to try to go like this. And so when I put these two, I'm going to sew the bottom edges together, and then I'm going to go back and sew the top edges together so that they'll like fold. So I'm sewing these two edges, then I'm going to sew these two edges so that it will have its chance to heal together. Right, exactly. I am, yes. So actually, he's writing this. Does somebody want to? Tape?
Okay, I'm at in caudal midline incision through linea.
Okay, and then let's see. And then we're going to say incise through muscularis layer.
Through.
Okay, let's muscularis amesenteric border.
Incise through muscularis.
Muscularis amesenteric.
What are you gonna cut me with here?
Border, I guess. Colon.
Yeah. Right in the colon.
Okay.
And then
So funny.
and then make matching incision on left abdominal wall.
Incision in abdominal. In abdominal wall.
And then suture.
Suture.
let's see, colon,
Mm-hmm.
2, abdominal wall,
I'm not a girl.
Okay.
using,
So.
is this 3-out PDS? I think so. Or 2,
Yes.
3-out
3-out PDS.
PDS.
No idea.
Yep,
Okay.
simple continuous.
Simple.
Either be A,
Water.
water, or alcohol.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Um,
That's
in
water.
2 layers,
In 2 layers.
in 2 layers.
Okay.
So read me that sentence and make sure it makes sense.
Well, I already wrote it. So.
Yeah.
Make matching incision in abdominal wall. Suture colon to abdominal wall using 3-aught PDS. Continuous and 2 layers.
That's good.
Okay.
And
you want me to
then
read?
You
Oh.
can go on, I guess,
Not
and
done.
say, close linea
Okay.
with simple continuous 3-aught vicryl.
This is low-key crazy.
With 3-aught vicryl.
Yeah. And SQ buried skin with same.
Do you get scared doing surgery you've never done before?
You know what? I used to. Surgery, when you're a new vet, it's terrifying. It's terrifying.
Okay.
And now I kind of don't. I don't get nervous. And sometimes things happen, like you accidentally hit a big blood vessel, or you, I don't know. There's plenty that can go wrong, right?
Yeah, like
But
if you would have cut through the colon.
Right, but I somehow don't so much. Yeah, if I would have cut through the colon, I would have been like, really, I would have said shit, literally shit. And then I would have lavaged the abdomen and we would have put him on heavy antibiotics, but I think we're okay. So we got 1 layer done.
Oh, I get it. Sorry.
Yeah, you find ding, ding, ding. All right. So now, do you guys see where we're going with this? So now we're going to come back and we're going to take this edge of the abdominal wall incision.
I see what we did.
Clear
here.
this.
Stomach tack.
Yes, it is a stomach tack in the colon. Yes, and I had a really good picture on my phone because, like I said, I had to learn how to do this. And
I'm always gonna remember this.
now it's going well so far. So far,
Your dog's out there doing physical therapy.
what is she doing?
Playing with Emmy.
Oh, good. Her
It's
purpose.
so funny to watch him run around.
Oh my God, she's such a stinker. She's so stinking cute and so.
How's Dewey's
sassy.
vitals? Good.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Not getting a reading on it.
You can actually open up the clip and then put the water underneath it and then.
Okay. So remind me to show you on my phone the official cartoon of what this surgery looks like so you guys can see. But I hope this works.
I just think it's cool people come up with stuff. I eat all the time.
Like, I didn't invent this, but apparently it's done sometimes, right? Okay. So,
I was like, something's like yanking on my leg right now. I think people think I'm
and
weird.
are you okay? Because sometimes when you're holding something for a
Oh yeah, I'm
long
fine.
time,
There was
you're
like Hannah moved and like a cord
Yeah,
touched my
there's
leg and I was like, what?
I mean, that's when people faint and stuff,
Yeah,
those when
I
they're
know.
standing, so like, don't lock your knees and stuff, just because you're.
I have to shift my weight from one end to the other. I'm okay.
So when I was in vet school, my story of horror is that I was on this shift of emergency care, so I had to stay up all night and take care of the critical cases as a student, right? And then the very next day we started our orthopedic clinicals, and so we had to go help the surgeon with the orthopedic surgeries. Mind you, I don't know what I'm doing, but so I stayed up all night, and then I had to go in with this one that had a dog that had a gunshot through its elbow, and they were going to fuse the elbow. And that surgery took 9 hours, and I was standing there holding a retractor for that whole entire time.
9 hours.
9 hours. The surgeon had to go to the bathroom, so he stopped, took his gloves off, went to the bathroom, came back, but they didn't let me. They said, stay there.
What
Yeah.
would you?
Well,
What were you
tough
supposed to
nuggies.
do when you had it in the
Well,
bathroom?
I mean, I guess
Wear
I
a
held
diaper?
it and held it and held it, but
Wear a
I suppose
diaper?
I could have.
Sounds like some Grey's Anatomy type
It
stuff.
does,
That's what I
yes.
said.
I think they just torture students, you know.
Well, tough
Mhm.
nuggies.
They had to go through
Yeah.
it too.
Exactly, that's what they do. So, anyway.
There's 1 minute left in the period.
Oh, okay. Let's do the last stitch. And then, if we did this right, he can't poop his colon out of his butt anymore.
Good.
Yay.
It'll stay there.
It'll stay right there. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have Mrs. Leidy give him, you know, really soft stool for a while, so that it just rolls out and he doesn't have to strain or anything.
Oh my gosh.
Do you think it'll hurt?
I
love
think it'll
that.
hurt too much.
I had to do it.
Okay,
So
I think I
thinking,
can
what?
get this back. Okay, so let's take a look at this, you guys, and see if we're happy with what we did. Okay, so. All right, so there's the bladder in its normal spot. There's the colon. It looks like it's sewed on, right? And I let the colon back in its normal. See how it's wrinkly right here?
Yeah.
What is that? What is that when the GI tract goes? It's peristalsis. You know that word? Like it's the movement of how your guts like
Push it out. Push it
Yeah.
out.
So when the guts are wrinkling up like that, that means that peristalsis is happening, and that's good. You know,
That's a good sign.
that's a good sign. All right, so let's fill them up. I'm not going to use that. Can I have 3-aught, 2-aught or 3-aught Vicryl, whatever you pull out for me. Thank you.
You done?
You can-
Okay, I definitely. It's 3-aught PDS, not Vicryl.
The sharp thing.
Did you use any Vicryl yet?
I did not. I'm about
Okay.
to though. Okay, so all we did so far was the Colopexy, and now I'm gonna take. Was that 3-aught? Yeah.
You're
2-aught.
you're closing with linear
Yeah, so now
or
I'm gonna
Vicryl,
close
right?
the linear with the 2-aught Vicryl.